All right, all right. Can y'all hear me? What's going on? It's your boy SB. What's going on with y'all? What's going on? Who we got in the building though? I think we need a roll call. Who we got in the building? What's going on? All right, let's see. Let's see who we got. We got my guy, Cali Bones. What it do, my dude? You don't have to come. You might as well come in the live, bro. You feel me? You already here. You feel me? First one in the building. Once we hop in with C11, me and C11, we're gonna chop it up for like 45, 30. What did he say? I think he said an hour, 45 to an hour. Chop it up with him. Afterwards, I'm still gonna be live. So if y'all actually want to hop on, we can chop face to face. Well, not face to face. It's gonna be a side to side on the actual live. Let me know. I'll pull y'all on the live and we can get it going. Shout out to you. And man, shout out to you, my guy. Who else we got in the big and Rogue? My guy, you're gonna have to hop on the live too. Go into a room, cut on the light, flip the switch. You feel me? Hop on the live. AZA3 in the building. You got to come in the live. It's not even an option for you, my guy. So go find a room after C11. I'm gonna pull you in the live. So don't hide. Matter of fact, let me I'm starring saving your message right now so I can remember. But definitely we pulling you in the live. Who else we got in the building? We got Mercy in the building. What's going on? What it do? She said, I can't hear you. Oh, he said, I can't hear you. We got it fixed though. We got it fixed. You feel me? In the building. We got it going. We got it going. Let's see. Who else we got in the building? We got DCX7 in the house, and my boy Cali Bones representing DCX7. Okay, we see you. We see you. Who is this? Gary. Shout out to Gary. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Good. Shout out to you, my boy Gary. We have Chris Roberts in the building. Jack 7. Let's go. I think I seen y'all on my on Central Flow. I'm over here sweating already. You know it's gonna be a long night when SB sweating on the intro. Woo! It's gonna be lit. I can already tell. Mercy, you might have to jump. You might have to jump on the line on the live after C11 as well. To give your little story, she said, "I left Amazon, came back though." She said, "I'm coming back for revenge. I'm coming back with vengeance." Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Mercy. Who else we got in that building? Whoo, we got Trail. My guy Trail was good. Thank you for showing love. You feel me? Appreciate the love for sure. We got what's that? Keenan. Shout out BNA3 in the building. Okay, BNA3. We see y'all representing the building. Okay. All right, we got C11 in the building. Where'd he go? All right, there you go. He said, I'm gonna hop in the studio. Bad. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. If you guys haven't yet, if you guys are already in here, go ahead and hit that like button. So that definitely helps out in the algorithm. So go ahead and do that for your boy. We got Pit 2 in the building. Where's that at? I've never heard of that building. Okay, okay. Who else we got? We got William in the building. I used to work at San 3, but I gotta let go because I was at AZ. Oh, San 3, at San 3. What position was you in? That's crazy. I love San 3, man. That's always gonna have a place in my heart due to the fact it's only been 4 minutes. It felt like it's been 10 minutes already. Um, I helped launch that building, so I love that building. San 3 is a business, man. I can't even lie to y'all. Okay, I can see where I started the chat. Nice. But I mean, I hope for even better things for you, William. That building is huge though, too. That's a big old building. I think it's the generation 11 or 12, whichever one's the new one. That's one of them ones. We got HPB2 in the building. Kevin, shout out to my boy Kevin. That's what's up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Who we got we got inbound or we got outbound in the building? You feel me? We got corporate in the building. Who we got up in here? You feel me? I'm with him. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm with inbound, even though I work outbound now. I worked outbound in the warehouse for most part, but inbound just got my heart. You feel me? I love some inbound. Who we got? We got Pit 2 is in Pittsburgh. Okay. With the okay, we got Charlie bringing breaking in the intro with the joke. Oh, but first off, so the way this is gonna go tonight, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna have C11 on. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna have a blast. Also, so if you guys have any questions for C11, Definitely once he hops on, drop those in the comment section. And if you want to hop in the live and talk, give him a shout out or something like that, whatever you want to do. He's going to be on in a second. After that, we're just going to be chopping it up. I'm going to be answering y'all questions. My boy, who are we about to bring in? I'm about to bring Rogue X. I hope you don't think, let me go find a room, get some lights. You feel me? AZ83 in the building. I'm going to pull you on the live. We're going to chop it up and then just have some fun. Let's see who else we got. I was just standing. Oh, you were stoning and picking? Okay. Who we got? We got G Shot You, BHM1. Shout out to BHM1 in the building. We got BOS5 in the building. Okay, that's what's up. Outbound pick. Okay, we see you. Who else we got? DCA. Yo, we got a lot of different buildings in here. That's what I'm talking about. DCA1. That's what's up. That's what's up. We got AUS2 in the building. Inbound Stow Water Spider Gang. Let's go. That's how. Okay, it's official. It's official. Shout out to Inbound. Shout out to Outbound. Nothing but love for everybody in the warehouse fam. Thank you guys much for tuning in for the live today. I hope you guys had an amazing week. My week was good. You feel me? I'm getting over the injury that happened from Amazon delivery. And it's crazy because I don't know if you guys seen the video, but I injured my lower back. That's like the worst thing you can injure. But the good thing about it is I didn't like tear nothing. I don't think it was a tear. I didn't pull. It was not nothing serious. I've actually felt it before a long time ago. But I set something down and literally that had my back like messed up, like for like, it was literally only like a day. After that, the soreness started going away. I could still feel it, but I'm not 100% yet. But I'm getting there. So for all you guys who were saying, I hope I heal fast and all that good stuff, thank you guys for showing so much love. It was definitely appreciated. I ain't gonna lie, I was spooked. You feel me? As soon as that I felt down my back, like, oh, what's that? That didn't feel good. And I thought I was gonna be out for a minute, but I'm good. I'm good. Other than that, it was a pretty cool week. I ain't gonna lie, I was stressed at work yesterday. They put me on a new site to cover on corporate. I was about to go on a rant yesterday. I was literally going to do a video. I'm going to still do the video. It's called Amazon. What is it called? Stressing in Amazon, something like that. But man, they had me on one yesterday, man. I ain't going to lie. It was a long day. Who we got? Yeah, 3 million square feet. That's a fact. That mug is huge. We got Julio in the building. Shout out to Julio with SAX3. Okay, subs, same day deliveries. That's what's up over there putting in that work. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How's your guys' week? Put a thumb up in the chat if y'all had a good week. And if you didn't, you could be honest too. Because it's not always fun. It's not always great. It's not always motivation. It's not always, oh, let's kill it. We want to strive for that. We want to have that mindset. But just being honest, stuff gets rough. You feel me? Like my week wasn't the greatest week. You feel me? It was some challenging times up in there. I pushed through it. But I ain't gonna lie, man. This week was rough, just being real. Let's see what we got. Did you ever make the Discord? If you need help, I can help you with it. Bet that'll definitely be something. If you want to stay on after the live, I'll pull you in to, we won't be live on the internet, but we can see each other on the video. We can do that tonight if you're down. Depends on if you're gonna be up. I don't know how long this live is gonna go. You feel me? I know for sure it's going an hour because we got C11 in the building. After that, I'm gonna do some questions with y'all. I'm gonna pull Rogue X in. Don't try to run, Rogue. Don't try to run. Go find your room with some light. I'm gonna pull him into the live. If anybody else want to come into the live and just chop it up and have fun, I'm gonna do that as well. So I don't know how long this live is gonna be tonight. You feel me? We just gonna go until it don't go no more. You feel me? Until the rims hit the floor. Feel me? Until we run the tires down. That's what we doing tonight. We got Don in the building. What's up, SB? Got lucky. Catch your life. My guy, please wipe and wipe good, my dude. But shout out to my dude. That's what's up, Don. That's what I'm talking about. That's dedication right there. He said, even in the restroom, I'm tuning in to SB. That's what I'm talking about. 2021. Okay, nice. Gabriel, shout out to Gabriel in the building. Pack Singles gang. Hey, I did Pack Singles before. Pack Singles is lit. I can't lie. There's nothing wrong with it. Delivery station divert gang. Let's go. Delivery stations in the building. Who else we got? You said you haven't started my work week yet. I'm working on a Thursday. That's what's up. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so it is about that time. We gonna pull C11 in the wait, hold on. Who we got? Oh, okay. Thought that was the homie. We got Token token troll, VTO season. VTO season ain't nothing wrong with it. You feel me? I'm not against VTO. I try not to take VTO just because I got a lot I'm saving up for it. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, I also got an announcement. Your boy SB is going to be performing. I'm gonna be performing at a rap festival. This is gonna be going down on March 25th. It's a big festival that takes place out here in Arizona. Your boy got locked in. So I will be taking you guys on that journey. Y'all gonna see me performing on stage, going in and all that stuff. So that's gonna be fun right there. I hope y'all are ready for that. Definitely gonna take this this music side to the next level by going on a festival. So that's gonna be pretty dope. We live. That is a fact. Who else we got? All right. So then we're gonna bring C11 in the building. Former Amazon Fresh in New York. We got New York, New York. You feel me? I always want to say that. You feel me? Am I saying it right? I don't feel like I'm saying it right, but New York. You feel me? Got that New York swag. I'm going to New York. I put that on my list. I was like, yo, this year I got to go to New York. I hope so. We about to bring C11 in. C11, what's going on?
What's up, SB? What's good, everyone in the chat? How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, got my guy C11 in the building. First off, shout out to everybody in the building.
Yeah, let me pull the comments.
We thank you guys for tuning in with us. For those of you guys watching now, for those that's gonna watch the playback, thank you guys for the support. Your boy SB, also C11. We're gonna start it off. Even once you see this, definitely go ahead and subscribe to his channel as well. He definitely has some new stuff dropping. He's been working on some videos, so I'm excited for it. You know what I mean? Got the Amazon fam in the building. Who we got? C11 already getting his love. You feel me? As soon as he step in.
You, Hoss. Appreciate you.
Hey, did you work today, my dude, or what? What's up? How you feeling today? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed. I didn't work today. It was my weekend, so I'm ready to get back to work tomorrow. I'm like really refreshed right now, though. I got decent sleep this weekend, so I'm just ready to get back to work tomorrow. For the rest of the week. My week starts tomorrow, so yeah, back half gang.
Hey, back half in the building. Okay, I'm on front half. We got any front half or back half in the building? What we got? I was front half. I never did back half. I ain't gonna lie, back half is rough. At least my schedule. I'm like front half just works for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Already subscribed to him. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up.
Appreciate that.
Man, so did you work any VET this week?
There's not a hint of VT at my site. There is a lot of VTO. I took VTO. There's too much of it right now. I know it's like this at a lot of sites, man. There's VTO like everywhere right now. It's crazy.
So you guys are feeling that VTO right now. No VET at all?
Nah, no VET at all. There's so much VTO that it's the slots. Usually they get taken within the first 5 minutes. Right now, like if I check my phone, I could probably take some right now if I chose to.
What?
But there's a lot of VTO available, and I know it's the point where I know when I go in tomorrow, they're going to be asking me every 5 minutes, "Do you want to take VTO?" Because last time I was at work, they were doing that too, and I kept telling them no, but I know they're going to do that this time too for sure.
Man, hey, that's one thing that I like predicted. I was like, or I kind of was thinking was going to happen. I was like, yo, after peak season, it's going to be so dead. At least, but on my side, we're on the corporate side. So we have a gang of sites that we see that's under us. So it's not the same, but a lot of people in the warehouse have been telling me like, yo, it's VTO strong right now. Like it's VTO heavy out there.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone in my Discord their sites are all getting VTO as well. It's very slow, very slow.
Are you worried about that?
We talked about this last time. Whenever we talked to you know about the layoffs and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
I don't think I was before, but this, like I said, this happened a lot last year, and I feel like there's a possibility that if it happens again this year, as bad as it was last year, that there could be something to worry about. Maybe some layoffs. I hope not, obviously, but there's a possibility. Hopefully not, though.
Okay, now that just reminded me. I have an email. Listen, my fault to everybody that's out there who's been reaching out. I had a different email. I had my SBMotivated email, but I switched it to the Dreams of Motivation, and I've been getting people emailing me with different stuff that's going on. And I was like, oh snaps! I just checked it today. I got an email of somebody who was a seasonal I'm not gonna say the name just because I don't know if they asked for my opinion. I didn't know if they want me to put it like on blast on camera and all that. But I'll put the email up. This was a seasonal who came from a different country. They came into the States because they already had the job. They got their papers, all that stuff. They came to the States, but once they came out, they received an email saying, let me pull it up over here. But basically, like their job was no longer needed. It was pretty crazy. I haven't seen that before, especially when it comes to the seasonal. Let me see. Okay, here it is right here. I'm gonna just leave it. Let me see. I'll just read the last line real quick. I don't want to pull it up on the screen because I don't want, HR sitting there be like, screenshot, bet we got you. You feel me? It says, so it says, but if I received an email stating that I was eligible, okay, where's the ending at? It says, when you were offered this assignment, it was shared that it was temporary or seasonal. Because we are off peak now, we will no longer need as many people to help fulfill customer orders. Unfortunately, your current assignment will end effective. Your current assignment will end and be effective immediately. We are fortunate to have had you on the team, and we really hope to see you at Amazon again in the future. That's crazy. That's from a seasonal employee at Amazon, my guy.
And he came.
I ain't never seen that.
You said he came from out of the country, or?
Yeah, it was a female. It was a woman, and she was coming from out of the country and planned to move here because Amazon, and build her career that way. Once everything got settled in, they was like, "Yo, we no longer need your service." Basically, that type of deal. So I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that sucks a lot. That's really unfortunate.
That's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's what I was like, yo, with just everything going on. Look, y'all get ready out there, man. Y'all get ready. All right, so we're gonna get into this. Once again, we got C11 in the building. Look, they said VTO the whole week. My goodness. Yo, but save your money. Who's this? Don? You feel me? Hey, Don. You feel me? Like, take the VTO, get your rest, but just make sure you got your finances straight. Zell, what it do, my guy? What it do? Hey. All right, so we are going to chop it up with C11. If you guys have any questions while we're going through, just chopping it up and all that stuff, drop it in the comment section. He'll answer it. We'll talk about it, all that good stuff. So first thing that I kind of wanted to know, even when I first came across your channel, it wasn't the first question, but then afterwards I was like, yo, why didn't I think of this? Like, what does C11 stand for? Where did that come from? What's that about?
So I'm not going to say, but it's not something that I like. If it gets like, if somebody finds out, I don't care, but it's kind of a running joke now. I always ask my audience, what does C11 stand for? I know what it stands for, and I've said it before, but I'm kind of just leaving it a joke at this point. Cause I think I've said it before in an old video on my channel, but now that I don't think anybody really knows, I'm just going to keep it hidden until I don't know when, at some point.
No, that's respectable. That's respectable. Even with mine, you feel me? Like, the reason why I abbreviated it was because I didn't want just that. You know what I mean? So that's respectable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Do you get that? Do you get asked that a lot?
I used to, not so much anymore, but sometimes, like I said, sometimes I'll just joke about it and say, what does C11 stand for? And I'll have people guess and stuff. And yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Somebody said, I work at the same site as C11 and getting cross-trained to do stow. When they have consistent VTO, don't make sense. I feel you on that. Look at that. You got people from your building popping in. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
Yeah. Knight, he's in my Discord, and I'm not sure why, but they're cross-training him to stow, even though we do not need anybody cross-trained over here. So it's interesting, but
that's crazy. And so you're from Texas, right? Is that where you're from? You're from Texas?
Yeah, I'm from Texas, born and raised in Houston, and lived here my whole life pretty much.
Nice. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I could, like, when I first came across your channel, I thought you was from like Cali. I thought you was from Cali. I'm not gonna lie. So
no.
That's what's up, man. So when it comes to Amazon, what were you doing before Amazon? Like, what were you into? What field were you in?
Directly before Amazon, I was actually a manager at a smoothie shop, so that's what I was doing then.
Hey,
I wasn't there for that long, but that's what I was doing before, and I was a full-time student at that time as well. So I was balancing a job of working as a full-time, or not, sorry, yeah, I was a full-time student, and I was also working at the smoothie shop, being a manager there. So that's pretty much what I was doing beforehand.
nice, nice, nice. That's what's up, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love smoothies too. Smoothies is
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah,
My favorite spot used to be Jamba Juice. What's the other one? Juice It Up. I'll be killing some smoothies.
yeah.
Um, what was it that caused you to transition from working being a manager at the smoothie spot to going into Amazon? What caused that?
The Actually, it's the I remember I had been kinda like, towards the end of my tenure at that smoothie shop, I was getting really tired of the management, like, the owners, because they kinda
Mhm.
treated the employees very unfairly, and they were just very harsh towards their employees, and I didn't like it at all. And I remember one day I had a really, really bad day at work where, like, I was getting screamed at over the phone, and I just went home and I started applying for every job I could find. And Amazon, thankfully, Amazon was hiring. I had checked Amazon a few different times, and Amazon was never hiring. Thankfully, on that specific day, they were hiring, and obviously, they don't do interviews or anything. So I applied, and I got an email back like 5 minutes later saying I was hired, and I had to go in for my badge and stuff. And I was just like, this can't be real. But I mean, a week later, I'm working at Amazon, so that's pretty much how I got into Amazon. I had a really bad day at work, and I went in, and that's pretty much it.
That's a fact though. They hiring process is like the quickest I've ever experienced in life.
It's crazy. It's bizarre. It's really crazy. I can't believe that's how it happens, but it is what it is.
I know I was like, yo, they're not gonna interview me, they're not gonna ask me no type of questions, what type of person no, nah, you work tomorrow. All right, bet for
Facts,
sure.
facts.
Dang, what was I was gonna ask? Okay, so when you first went to Amazon, was your mindset to move up there? Like when I went in, I seen a gang of opportunity, or were you just looking for another job? Like, what were you looking for when you first came to Amazon?
I was looking for resume experience because I didn't have that much. I had a few jobs, but most of them were very short tenured, with the exception of like one other one. So I just wanted to work here for. I told myself when I first got hired on, I was like, I'm going to work here 3 years minimum, no matter what. If I'll take it slow at first and see if I enjoy it, and if I do, stay here for 3 years minimum just to get some experience on my resume. And so far, I'm not at the 3 year mark yet, but that was my original initial plan going, and just to get some experience. On my resume, because like I said, I didn't really have much at all at the time. And thankfully I've been here for 2.5 years now, so I'm almost at that 3 year mark goal that I was wanting to get for a while.
Got you, man. Okay. I know you was going to touch on this. I think you said you were going to make a video about this. Well, even before that, how long have you been at Amazon for?
Been in, yeah, about 2.5, almost 2.5 years. I think today might be actually 2.5 years on the mark, so 2.5 years now.
Nice, nice. So one thing I've noticed since I've worked at Amazon, the first day I went in there, I was that dude super, ready to go, pumped up, amped up, all that good stuff. The people who seemed like they were the most unsatisfied, the ones who were like the most like didn't want to be there, were the ones who were there the longest. Um, has your attitude, has your outlook on your job with the company, has it changed since day one? Or like is it still the same? How do you feel now being there 2.5 years?
Honestly, I think right now I'm probably after my first year, I started to get a little bit burnt out on the job where I wasn't really enjoying it anymore. I think I was just it's so routine where you're kind of doing the same stuff day in day out. Even when I was getting cross trained to multiple other positions, it was still generally speaking the same job. So during that time, I was getting burnt out. That was around the 1 year mark, but and even later on after that 1 year mark, it kind of happened again too. But I think right now and for the past like 6 months or so, this is probably the most positively I've looked at the job since I first got here. Like I'm actually really happy with the job. I'm really happy with where I'm at, and just I think I'm kind of really grateful in the position to be where I'm at, basically, because I know for a lot of people my age, like we talked about this on the last live stream, the job market is not good right now. It's like trying to find a job is very difficult. A lot of people my age are still living with their parents. Most of them are, and I'm very grateful that I got this job at the time that I did, and that I was able to make it out the time that I did. And because of that, I'm just honestly in a state of like, okay, I'm happy right now, and I'm grateful because I could be much worse off, um, honestly. So right now with the job and with the career, I'm definitely happy. And like I said, this is the most positive I've looked at it in a while. I think there's just a like setting of gratefulness, I guess you could say.
So what made you start the YouTube content? When did that happen? Like, did you just come into Amazon like the first week you just started stowing and was like, yo, let me go ahead and put this on YouTube? Like, what made you even start doing the Amazon content once you started working there? What was that?
I was doing I was doing YouTube content before I started working there, or right when I started working there. But for a while, I was just kind of releasing a lot of different types of videos and seeing what worked best. And then out of nowhere, I was just like, I should make a video on what it's like working here and the hiring process and all that, because I think that that would be helpful for people coming in. Because whenever I was applying or to Amazon and I was looking to get a job with them, I was watching other YouTubers as well and seeing how their experience was. So whenever I had that idea, I just, I made the video, came up, and I it did really, really well, like surprisingly well. I didn't expect it to do that well, but it did. And I filmed another one shortly after that, and I was like, okay, there's something here. Like I'm at the time I was, just releasing anything on my channel and seeing what worked best, but I finally found something, and then that's when I continued to just branch off and continue to make those Amazon videos. And that was about
Got
I would say that was probably like 8 months after I started working here. So it wasn't immediately after, but it was about 8 months or so.
got you. Okay, okay. So are you like a celebrity over there? Somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I'm at his building." Do a lot of people know that you do this content in your
Uh,
building?
I'm not sure how many people do, but I have people come up to me every so often, and they'll recognize me from the YouTube channel every now and then. It's not like super often, but there's a few people for sure.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I remember the first time that happened to me. Actually, the first time that happened, I was on the away team, and it was like some dude, not some dude, one of the homies from the channel. I don't know if he still follows. I think he does, but he was just looking at me across the room and wouldn't say nothing. And then like he got closer and just stared, got a little closer and stared, walked past and just stared, walked back again. And I'm just looking at this dude like, yo, what's good? I'm thinking in my head like, man, I probably got some issues with somebody. Like, dang, what up? You know what I mean? But then he pulled up, was like, yo, don't you do YouTube? And I just looked at him, I was like, YouTube, nah. He's like, I'm just like, nah, I'm playing. Yeah, I do YouTube. That's what's up, man. I think that's always dope. Just being, noticed for your work and stuff, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, yeah, for
Um,
sure.
when it comes to this is the question I was gonna ask that I know you said you were gonna do a video on. Are you planning even are you planning to move up in the company? I remember in one of your videos you were saying that you wasn't. I believe it was like a while ago. Has that, and you don't have to go deep into it because I know you're going to do that on your page, but do you think it's worth it to move up? How are you feeling when it comes to that? You've been a stower, so you're looking at it from that angle. What's your thoughts on that?
So I think like where I'm at right now, how I said that I'm very grateful to be where I'm at, and how the job market sucks right now. I think in the situation that I'm in, there's really no reason to not move up at this point. Basically, like if I'm gonna be here, I might as well look towards becoming a PA or something else of that kind. Just because if I'm gonna be here and I'm enjoying my time right now, and like I said, I'm grateful for the position that I'm in. Why not, try to get a little bit of a raise and try to do better. So at first, and for a while, I've always been against that, and I'll discuss this more when I do release a video over it. But there's definitely a possibility of me looking to moving up for sure now.
Hey, let's go. That's what's up. Shout out to Sandstorm, and I've seen you comment a lot, my dude. Thank you so much for the support. But he said we got warehouse safety up in here, so if y'all don't have y'all Zappos shoes on right now, you feel me? Put your Zappos on. Be sure to bend what they call that, build a bridge. We got safety inspectors in the chat. You feel me? So let's stay on point. um, do you know, because you already have management position, and you have your degree, what stops you from just going straight into being into management? Or you didn't know about it, or like what? How come you didn't do that? Take that route.
I don't honestly, I'm not really sure. Like now I'm thinking about it. I think it was just I was more comfortable with where I was just being a stower and just being a regular Amazon associate, not really taking it a step further, but things could change now and I'm considering it. So at first though, I think it was mostly just being comfortable with where I was at when I first joined in. And just I guess kind of hearing some mixed things about people who did take Amazon or did take management positions at my site. I guess it just depends though. What like I've heard mixed things about it, and that's what was definitely holding me back previously. But you got to experience things for yourself as well. I think.
That's a fact. I've heard so many mixed. It's like everything, even coming to Amazon, people was like, "Don't do it." You want me? No, no, no. You can't do. No, you shouldn't do it. Boom, boom, boom. When I got in, they was like, "Yo, don't be a water spider." Or oh, don't be a PG. Boom, boom, boom. Did my camera go out? Can
I
you guys
I,
see me?
I think it went out. Yeah, it says looking for the phone.
All right, 1 second. All right, we should be good. We good. We good. But yeah, that's something for you. For those of you guys that's watching, don't let people talk you out of stuff, but also be careful about people talking you into stuff as well, because everything's not for everybody. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody to go into management. It's not for everybody to be a problem solver. It's not for everybody to be in stow. It's not for everybody to be in outbound. With me, when I went to corporate, it's not for me. You feel me? But I let certain people, you know what I mean? So be careful about not letting people talk you into stuff as well. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever got like talked into something in Amazon that you wasn't really feeling, or not really? You pretty much just been
So
doing you.
I've never like been talked to anything, but people have asked me for my advice on certain positions and I've given it. And, maybe I have told them like I personally don't like water spider. And then they'll go and say, well, they did it and they liked it anyway. So it's really hard to give advice when it comes to working here because everybody's going to like their own thing and they're going to like their own position and they're going to want to do their own thing. It's really hard. Like you said, don't let anybody talk you into anything or talk you out of anything. It's kind of something you have to experience on your own and see what you really like, and as opposed to what somebody thinks that you're gonna like for you.
Right, right. Okay, so here, I mean, I got a question. I don't know. I just popped in my head right now. I did a video called Drama at Amazon. Um, have you ever experienced any drama at Amazon?
Me personally, no.
Or you stay out the way?
Yeah, I definitely stay out the way, but I've seen where people have gotten into drama. I think if you put yourself out there, you can definitely get into drama, but if you stay to yourself or just stay reserved and kind of avoid or just watch around first and then avoid the drama, then yeah, you can definitely avoid it. But like there's people who say that Amazon is kind of like high school in a way, and I could see what they mean by that for sure. Like especially the fulfillment centers, I could see what they mean by that, but I've made sure to avoid all of that since I started working here.
Is it like that? It's like that at your building, like sort of like quote unquote high school at your building as well?
It can be. It can be. Yeah. I've never involved myself in any of it, but it definitely can be. Yeah.
Every building I've been to is low key feels like the same. Like it's always the clicks. You feel me? Like you got these people over here,
Yeah.
these people over here. Then you get the gossip. Then you get this going on. So it is pretty crazy. It is pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
Um, Somebody asked, would you have tips for a new PG in Stowe?
A new PG. Sorry. What does PG mean?
That's the process guide. It's like the dude under the PA who helps out.
Is that the learn? Is that what would I would think we would call learning ambassadors? Is that the same thing?
No, they're like right above the learning ambassador. They're between the learning ambassador and the PA.
Oh, okay.
They're,
I don't know.
it's
I
like the PA's assistant, sort of.
I think so. Yeah, we don't have. I actually don't have these at my site, but I've seen that in my
Uh,
Discord, and I was confused, just as confused as I am now. Yeah, I don't think we have PGs at my site, to be honest.
no PGs.
No, it's just learning ambassadors, PA, and then AMs, and then it go OMs, and
Uh,
it goes from there. Yeah.
that's crazy. Okay, okay. Well, Chris, I would definitely say tips for a new PG still treat people like people. You feel me? That means a lot. I've seen that do so much, just treating people like people. You know what I mean? Caring for people. Are you okay? Being genuine alone can get you a long way. Be genuine with people. Always be open to learn. They're gonna throw you in the waters. You feel me? A lot of times, you just got to learn how to adjust. That's how Amazon is. It sucks, but they're gonna throw you out. You sink or swim. But they always will help. So reach out if you need help to your AM and people above you. But overall, be genuine with people. What do you like? I think so. Basically, he's talking about like let's say a PA. What tips? Because you're a stower dealing with PAs, it could be the same things for PGs. What do you come across that's annoying that you think, because he can use that information? What should a PA, what do you not like about PAs? What should they change? You know what I mean? Like, what experiences have you had with them that he can use with that information?
I think first, going to back what you said, just treat everyone like with respect and treat them like they're humans, because a lot of people they kind of, it's a bit of a meme on Reddit, but a lot of people get the vest and they treat it like it's power now because they have it. So just don't let the vest give you power first. But also, it just it's so much to do with just respect. And I know a lot of people, like, for me, whenever I was first working at Amazon, I did find it annoying how much they, like, the PAs will come up to you and how much they'll track your rate and stuff like that and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, they're just doing their job. They're doing it because they have to. Just when you're having to do that to an employee, to a store, be as respectful as you can, and also be understanding of their situation, because, like, if somebody is stowing slow, maybe it's because they have all big items. So it's just be understanding of the situation that they're in, because it's sometimes it's impossible to hit rate if you're only getting really big items and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's a fact. And that's a great point. I've dealt with this as a PA and I've watched other PAs mess up exactly what he said. Even with personal things, sometimes you don't know what people are dealing with personally. I've seen where a PA went and was just boom, boom, boom. And then that person come crying to me. They didn't hit rate because their family member just died. You feel me? They didn't hit rate because this just dramatic incident just happened, and you over here pushing them about rate. You know what I mean? So that is a great point right there. When you're dealing with people, you never know what they're going through. So be sensitive to that. You know what I mean? And that's going to come along with just treating people like people. You know what I mean? People aren't robots. Stowers aren't robots. These people are human. Do you know their name? You feel me? Like, how many PAs have I dealt with when I was a stower? They didn't even, you know what I mean? Like, they just come, yeah. They don't look at you. You feel me? They looking at their laptop, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, like, can you look at me? You feel me? Like, I'm a human.
Yeah, for sure.
Little, right? Like, little things like that. If you have that's even when you're AM, all that stuff. You want to make eye contact with people. Let them know that you care, and then they're more willing to receive. If you just come up trying to just dump stuff on them, you just sound like you don't care. They're not going to receive that.
Exactly. Yep.
So we had a question on the YouTube side. Let's go. First off, let's get I don't want to forget. All right, so I just did a vlog. It was called "Don't Quit Your Job to Chase Your Dream." And I remember, I know you want to be like, you want to do you're going to be a YouTube, you're going to do it. You're going to be that guy. What do you think about that? Like, would you quit your job, or is it in your plans to quit your job to like go full time with YouTube?
I certainly wouldn't do it right now, because if I did that, I'd end up homeless. So certainly not right now. But I think if you're working at a job like Amazon where you're getting 3 days off, and if you're doing like 312s and you're getting 4 days off, that's a lot of time to work on your goals on the side. Like, especially if you're just working 4 or 3 day shifts, like, you don't need to quit your job for sure. You can do both at the same time. So yeah, I definitely agree. Don't quit your job just to, work on your goals or your dreams or anything like that, because both can be done at the same time. You just have to have that mindset that I can do this and I will do this. It's a I will do this mindset that you have to have, pretty much. So definitely, it's possible to do both at the same time for sure.
What's your opinion? Like, I want to do that. I made that video, but I'm not discouraging people not to chase their dreams and do all that stuff, but just to do it the proper way. You know what I mean? Like, that's my goal. I don't want to work at Amazon forever. I would love to just do other things that I bring in the income. Like, but from your opinion, like, for you to go full-time YouTube, what does that look like? You feel me? What would you, what does that look like? What would it take for you to be a full-time YouTuber?
It would take, like, what would it take to get to that point? Are you asking?
Yeah.
It takes, not hunger, but it takes, like, starvation, like, to do something, whether oh, your camera's dead again, but I'll keep talking. To do something, whether you're doing music or whether you're doing art or whether you're doing content creation, it just takes starvation. You have to really, really want that one thing and put your mind and all your effort into it as much as you possibly can. If you're not starving to get that goal, you're not gonna get that goal, and if you don't put in hours upon hours to do that, like if you're not sitting there restless because of it, you're not going to get to that point. So it just takes being starving. I know some people say hungry, but I think it's a little bit further than being hungry for your goals to get to that point, basically.
So for YouTube, how many subscribers do you think? What subscriber count you got to be at to quit your job for you?
Ooh, it really depends on how many views the videos are getting as opposed to the subscribers. But
Right.
I would say it's definitely if you have like 100K subscribers, I would say that's
Should be
definitely a
good.
possibility. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Nice,
maybe
nice,
maybe
nice,
even less, just depending on how much you're making on the videos. It depends for sure.
nice, nice. That's what's up, man. You got to make a video. I would like to see you make a video like that, just on some of your YouTube goals. I don't know if you would do that on your C11 page or your personal page, but there's a lot of people who do, YouTube, and I'm sure they would like to see that. I would like to see that. You know what I mean? But that's what's up. So what did he? Okay, so the question, we got another one. What's good, SB? I'm a small YouTuber. I also drive for you. Deliver for Amazon. Any advice? Man, capitalize on everything. You feel me? Use Amazon. I love Amazon and I appreciate it, just only for the opportunity it gave me to put me in a position. Other than that, bro, these jobs use you, bro. They will use you. Amazon will use you. Hey, Uncle Jeff, you see me? You feel me? Stop calling my phone, messing my camera up right now, Flame. But Amazon will use you. If you're a stower, they're gonna stow. They will have you stow until you can't stow no more. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna downplay that. They will put that pressure on you if you allow them to. That's a fact. Use them. You feel me? If you at Amazon delivery, and you a small YouTuber, I'm just saying. Well, no, okay, I won't put you in this position because I don't want you to lose your job. But me, I'm on Amazon delivery. What I do? I vlog it. You feel me? I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm getting paid from it, and I'm gonna get paid from it again from vlogging it, because they will use me. I just hurt my back. Did any of them come to say, "Hey, SB, you good?" No, they didn't say that afterwards. You know what I mean? They didn't say, "Hey, are you still, you want to take a week off?" They didn't say that. You know what I mean? I can keep going even with my back hurting and them not say nothing. Okay, bet. Now I'm gonna run it up. You feel me? I'm gonna do 12,000 Amazon videos and I'm gonna capitalize off it. Hey, that's a good question. C11, what do you think about touch on that? Will Amazon, I think that's like to control or to limit yourself, because Amazon will put that pressure on you. Or is that just me? Have you encountered that?
Nah, for you limit yourself. Yeah, no, definitely limit yourself while working, I guess, at Amazon. It's like you said, they will definitely use you. So use them as much as you can as well. Use them to further yourself in other situations and your goals in other situations for sure. And just use them as much as you can. It's a good way to say. I don't personally ever say that, but it's a good way to put it. Just use Amazon because they're using you as well. And like you said, you're just a stower. You get hurt or something and you're out for good. They're just going to replace you just as easily as they hired you on. So for sure.
That's a fact. That's actually a video I've been trying to finish. I got a lot of. Do you have a lot of videos that you just write and they're probably been written out, but you just don't do it for some reason? Are you like that too, or is that just me?
I once had a list of like 50 videos, Amazon related videos, and sometimes I look. So I'll write like the title of the video or like an idea of the video, and then it'll take so long for me to film them. Then I'll get like 3 months later on, and I'll look at that, and I was like, what does that even mean? What was I planning on filming right there? So that happens a lot. Yeah.
That's a fact. So, but on that topic, y'all do not, but see, because on that video that I was going to talk about, it's hard. It's a struggle because I wanted to move up. They're calling me again.
Somebody's going.
Oh. Bro, they blowing my phone up. I'm gonna put it on airplane mode next time. But yes, they will use you, man. Don't let them use you. Set that limit. So when it comes to on the YouTube side. Like you said, I already know you said you're going to start, posting more on the C11. Um, are you have two different pages? Which do you have a main focus, or is it both?
I think with ooh, it says I would say if you would have asked me this a year ago, it was definitely well, that doesn't make any sense. The other oh, they're calling you again. But yeah, the my I think my overall main focus is the personal page, but I think at the same time too, in the grand scheme of things, I even if even if it means creating other channels as well, I just want to find something similar to how I did with Amazon. I want to find a piece of content that works to where it's going to make the channel, whatever one I'm on, explode pretty much. Like um hundreds of thousands of views and millions of subscribers. I'm trying to find that. So whether that is with Amazon or whether that's on my personal page or whether that's something that I'm doing on a completely different channel, I'm just trying to find what works the best. So my main focus in general not necessarily is between the two channels, it's just whatever works best. But I think I've more recently enjoyed uploading on the personal page just because that's more me and more of me as a person rather than me creating Amazon content.
Facts. I can agree. I can definitely agree on that. So let's catch up on some of these comments real quick. I'd rather just be a PA. That's what's up. Treat people with respect. Don't get power hungry because after all, you're still a tier one. That's a fact. But get close with your PAs. That's true. Um, what we have? I'm a doc PA. Shout out to the doc, man. I'm in Central Doc. Doc is no joke. I've literally heard about people falling over and like passing out. Like the doc is no. Have you ever worked? That's another thing. What departments have you been in? Has it only been Stowe for your time with Amazon so far?
It's been a stow, pick, pack, dog, and water spider. I feel like I'm missing something, but those are the main ones for sure that I've been in. So I've worked dock before as well. Dock is definitely
Ooh.
it's the most physically exhausting for sure.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. The first day my manager put me in dock, bro, it felt like another job. Like I'm in the trailer, it's dark, cold. You feel me? Like I'm like, yo, this don't feel like Amazon no more.
Yeah,
Even the person I was with was all dry. Like it wasn't good. Were you loading up trailers? What they have you doing on the dock?
I was unloading them. I've done a lot of dock work at a previous warehouse. It's the same thing. It's very similar, but when you're doing it at Amazon, like you said, it feels like a completely different job doing dock, especially if you're in the trucks like unloading them. Like you said, where
Facts.
it's dark, you just feel secluded from the warehouse. It feels like a whole different job. And like I've said this before in other videos, I feel like those people should get paid a little bit more. I know they're not going to do that,
Facts.
but they should.
Facts.
I've always thought that. And it's funny. We had a meeting, like a site wide meeting, I think this is maybe like a month or two ago, maybe three. But we had a meeting and somebody asked that they were like, why don't water spiders and dock employees get paid more? And they were just saying that we're probably never going to do that because it seems unfair to the stowers to go in and stow and find out that their colleagues are making more than them, which I mean, I disagree with, but it is what it is.
That's a fact, man. That's definitely Doc needs like an extra dollar at the least.
At the very least, an extra dollar.
Bro, what was I doing? I was dealing with totes and we would have to slide them and make all these stacks of totes and then with the boxes as well. Literally, the first day on the way home, because I always fall asleep sometimes, anyways, but I was literally like falling asleep on the way home. I couldn't even get out the car. By the time I got home, my body was that done. I sat in the car for like 25 minutes and
Man.
like my body was sore for like a week after that. Were you sore and when you was on the dock?
Yeah, since I don't really do dock that often, every time I do dock, I'm sore the next day for sure. Especially if I'm on there for a full shift. Usually it's not a full shift, but if I work a full shift on dock, I'm tired and sore.
Shout out to Michael. He says he works dock at an Excel warehouse using EPJs. It's pretty easy. Man, shout out to you on that, my guy. That's what's up. Holding it down for the dock. We have this person right here saying, if they ask you to be trained in direct role, would you accept it or avoid it to avoid being labor shared? Good question. What's your opinion on that?
They has to be trained in direct role. Would you? So I It's what we talked about earlier. It's hard to recommend anyone anything because their personal taste might be different than mine. I don't like doing the indirect roles. I know a lot of people do because they don't get labor tracked and they don't have to worry about like TOT or anything like that. I
Yeah.
personally don't prefer those like dog and water spider. I personally don't prefer those. Those aren't my types of things. I'd rather be stowing or picking. But there's a lot of people who are the exact opposite as me. So it just depends on the person and what they want from the job.
Why is that though? I not even gonna lie. When I first like came across you, I'm like, he looks like he could be a dope water. Like he would like water spider. Why don't you like water spider?
It's because we're getting paid the same amount to do a lot harder of work, and if it's like I'd rather just like because if I'm off of a water spider shift, I'm a lot more tired than if I'm off a stow or a pick shift. So if I'm getting paid the same amount of money, I might as well be doing something easier. At least that's how I see it.
Facts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I said, I was always doing the most because I was trying to go up. But now, if I was in that position, I wouldn't do it. Actually, I probably would, at least for maybe one day, because I didn't know when I would stow the whole week, it would be cool, it'd be fun. But I noticed when I stowed one day, then I went to be a water spider one day, then I'll be like a VRC dude on one. Do you guys got VRCs runners on y'all at your building, or you guys have done away with those?
VRC runners, what do they do specifically?
They would like load up they would load like the dock, they'll go get the pallets from the dock, put in the VRC and pull it up to like floor one, and they'll pull them off from there and take them to the stow stations. Or you guys at the point where you guys just got the totes going straight to your tote station?
Yeah, we still have the VRC runners.
Oh, y'all still got those?
Yeah, we do.
Woo! Have you ever done that before?
No, they've never asked me to do that before.
Yo, that's how I got my first injury at Amazon right there. I got a shin splint, my guy. I felt that for like 2-3 weeks, yo. Like that was pain right there. And
Yeah,
then
I could imagine for sure.
but that I was like really trying to do, not be a yes man, but you sort of kind of have to do, anything that needs to be filled in, bet I'm on it so I can get that promotion. You know what I mean? But if you're not trying to get promoted at Amazon, you don't have to do the most. You know what I mean? Like C11 was saying, like if I joined the warehouse right now, I would be chilling at the store. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Why make your job harder if you don't have to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion on that. So what would you give? Would you still, what's the word? Not would you still suggest Amazon to people like to work there?
Yeah, I it depends on the person that I'm talking to, but like if I know that they're probably going to be fine with warehouse work and they're not going to mind I guess being labor tracked and stuff like that, then I would definitely recommend it. Especially like if you're coming from a job that seems worse off, then definitely I would still recommend Amazon to people right now.
Facts. I agree. Okay, let's catch up on these comments. Well, how are we looking on time? Where we at right now? We're at 7:23. What we got? How much you got? What you have? 10 minutes? Is it 10 minutes?
We
7:40?
got about 10-20. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Descu, shout out to you, my guy. He says, to be honest, most YouTubers tell me 100,000 subs plus 10,000, 100,000 views per vid. Ad revenue be full-time along with another side of income, I think that is. Online, like streaming and a project you work on something. No, that is a fact. That's a fact. Believe it or not, checking other people's numbers with different genres or different, what they call it, niches. Amazon is you feel me? Amazon is a healthy one. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. I realized like whenever I first got accepted into the partner program, I was like pretty shocked at how well the revenue is in this because there's a lot of other niches like you said that and they're not as healthy as ours for sure.
That's a fact. Were you excited when you first got your when you first got monetized?
Man, I was so happy. I actually wanted to cry because this was like a dream of mine. So just getting monetized, yeah, no, I was beyond excited for sure. It was during because the ad payers they pay more during October to through this December, and I got accepted in October. And I only expected to maybe get $20-$30 or something. I didn't know what I really expected, but a few days in, I was like, "Wow, this is a lot more. It's more than I expected." But obviously, that changed once you hit January. But still, it's during the last quarter of the year. It's always nice.
I didn't even know that. Where you figured that out? You just
It's
watching?
Yeah, just YouTube. Like a lot of YouTubers, what they do is they'll upload every single day of December, and then they'll take a whole month off of vacation in
Uh,
January because January they don't pay nearly as well as they do for the rest of the year because the ad payers are paying better for Christmas and they're paying better for Thanksgiving and October, just all those holidays. They're paying better towards the end of the year.
YouTubers, okay, take note to that. That's what's up. If you'd have told me that before, I would have did the whole Vlogmas thing. You feel me? I would have taken my shot at that.
Well, from my experience, for some reason, December doesn't do as well as November and October do. That's just from my
Oh,
experience. It
for
might be,
real?
yeah, it might be different for you, but I think because of our niche, I think because we start hiring for peak in October and November, and then everyone's already working in peak during December or already has a job with Amazon, they're not watching the content as much. I think that's probably why it doesn't do as well in December. But usually, for most YouTubers, it's usually December is the best month by far.
Got you. Okay, quick. These next ones, so we can catch up with the comments. Do like a quick answer for him. So we got Romney here. He says, "How to survive at Amazon if you're not in shape or the popular guy?" Good question. What's your take on that? C11.
I don't think you have to be the popular guy, but I guess to get in shape, I mean, I guess to if you're not in shape, I think your body will become accustomed to it while you're working there. It'll take a while, it'll take 3 weeks, but just stay hydrated, eat well, and eventually you'll be able to get past it. I think even if you're like really out of shape, you should still be able to do it. But if you're not and it's you're still finding it really difficult a month afterwards, I guess I could recommend running or going to the gym and doing things that'll be or physically better for you outside of Amazon as well and help you work better in Amazon.
Facts. Nice, nice. Um, okay, let me see. I've starred some. Where to go? All right, they want your thoughts on donut shift versus front half or back half. What do you prefer?
I want to do donut shift. I've never done it before, but I've been trying to get accepted into it. I actually applied this month, but then they ended up taking the shift away like a week before,
Ah,
so I wasn't able to get it. I really want to do donut shift though because I've done the shift swaps to where I've worked a donut shift, and I was like, this is way better than doing front or back half in my opinion.
yeah.
I can't speak for front half. I feel like it's pretty similar to back half, but I don't really know. It's both the same, 4 days in a row and then 3 days off. So I guess it just depends. But I definitely like donut. I think donut shift is the best for sure. But I want to get donut shift one day.
Facts. Okay. Okay. And that's just having Wednesday off and what other day?
You get Wednesday off, and then you get the weekends off.
Oh, no. Okay. I see why everybody want donut shift. That's what's up. You get
Yeah,
Wednesday and the whole weekend off.
yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. Okay. Nini, shout out to Nini. She said, how should she how or someone deal with managers with favoritism and how to go about that and how to go about it when they're being rude?
Ooh, the favoritism one is difficult because it's just like favoritism in Amazon, I feel like is definitely a big problem. Or PAs, or
Facts.
maybe they just became a PA. They're already favoriting people that they knew before, or somebody became friends with them. I guess it's just like
Facts.
how to deal with managers with favoritism. Become a favorite. I guess I honestly that one's really difficult to say. How about how to go things about when they're being rude? Do you think you could answer that question? I don't think I have a good answer right now.
Man, especially if it's coming from a PA or AM, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Don't be that person though to run the HR. But if it's something that's real, like I've really seen people be harassed by managers. Like I've seen people be harassed by PAs who really put that vest on and thought they was like that guy, like super AM, super PA. I would go to HR if they cross that line. You know what I mean? Before that point, let them know, like, hey, like, just have a conversation with them. My thing is be respectful. You know what I mean? I always talk to anybody if I ever have an issue, whether it be a senior, whether it be an op, whether it be a site lead. It don't really matter to me because at the end of the day, everybody's human. You feel me? You're gonna go to sleep like I'm gonna go to sleep at night. So I would just try to have a open conversation, but be respectful. If that doesn't, and let them know where you stand. Like, hey, I could be wrong. I just feel like you always have an attitude with me. Boom, boom, boom. Can we clear this up? Am I wrong? Come at it like that. And if it's a blatant where they're just coming at you, and you got to go to HR to stop that. Listen, for everybody in this room, HR does not play, and not just for the associates. they be on manager's head, especially they'll be on PA's head as well. They don't play. You feel me? So I've seen some things where AMs was foul, and I've seen where a lot of associates are scared to go or talk to anybody because they feel they'll get fired. Let me tell you something. This is a video I was supposed to do, and I still am. Like I said, I got videos, but it's like, should I do it now? Should I, you know what I mean? One of the videos is these AMs cannot fire you. They can't be like, hey, get out of here, you're fired. They don't have that power. You have to cross the line. You have to break rules, that the guidelines, you have to go negative on UPT. You have to have a certain amount of write-ups for not hitting your rate. Like, you have to be in the wrong for HR to let you go. These are just my opinions. I'm not a representative of Amazon. But they don't have that power to just be like, hey, you're fired. Some of them like try to make it seem like that. That ain't the case at all. They don't got that power like that. So if they flexing on you, go ahead and flex on them in the HR. And I guarantee you that situation would change. Their attitude would switch up quick. What do you think about that, C11?
Yeah, that's really great advice for sure. What you said is true too. They don't have the power to just straight up fire you. I guess in most other jobs, the boss will be able to just fire you on the spot, but they're not really. They don't do that at Amazon. So I guess you're right. Like, just what you said is true. Just have a respectful conversation with them, and if they continue to bother you, go to HR for sure.
Have you ever encountered that? Have you ever encountered like a PA flexing on you or AM trying to flex on you? Keep it real. Don't say no names, but keep it real.
Yeah.
Has that happened?
I've had I have a few different occasions. I have for sure. Thankfully, when I first started working here, the entire management team ended up getting changed like maybe a few months after that. And
That's the worst.
there was a point in time where a lot of them, I had problems with a lot of them, but all of those managers are gone. I don't know. At my site, I don't know if this is common for most sites, but managers are constantly leaving and constantly joining here.
About
So
6 months rotation.
yeah, it's very, very common. And the team that we're with right now is by far the best team we've had so far. I think that's another reason why I'm so happy with where I'm at right now, because we finally got a team that I actually really respect, and I think that is really just a good team overall.
That's a fact. That's true though too. Yeah, them managers, they get rotated. I think it is 6 months or something like that. I don't think I've had a manager longer than 6 months. Have you had a manager longer than 6 months before?
And personally, no. There's a manager that I know that's worked there for longer than 6 months for a while, but
In the
I
same
haven't.
department though?
Yeah, she was inbound stow. She was front half, and then she got switched to back half. I've known, out of all the managers I've known, she's been there the longest out of the entire team. But other than her, no, nobody else has been there for that long at all. There probably is like a 6 month thing where you have to get rotated or something, because all these managers either quit or they end up getting rotated to different shifts or different departments.
Okay, nice. Yeah, because the ones that I've seen there the longest, I've definitely seen them be rotated. For the most part, from what I've seen. I am Jadine said, do these guys work in the same warehouse? Nah. We're in two different states right now. I'm in Arizona. You feel me? I'm in the sunny state of Arizona, and it's cold out here. We actually had snow. I'm in a way out city in the boondocks called Buckeye. I love it out here. It's like the rural area. I love that. I've been in the city my whole life, so I'm kind of over it. What about you? Well, even besides that, wasn't it storming out there in Texas? I heard you say something about like tornadoes.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. I think
Bro.
this happened mostly in Houston, but I think it happened like in Dallas and other areas too. It was storming crazy today. There was tornadoes. It was flooding. It was crazy. It was only like that for like 6 hours, but it was bad for that time that it was going on. I know anyone who lives in the Houston area in the chat can probably relate to that for sure. It was crazy today.
Have you been like in a tornado?
Yeah, living here, yeah, I've been in tornadoes a bunch of times. Thankfully, the only time that it really messed up my house was when I was in my dorm in college, and it happened to my mom's house, which is where I technically lived, but I was staying at the dorm during the semester. There was like a big hole through the roof, and a lot of the rooms got messed up. But other than that, there's never been like huge problems. But there's definitely tornado problems in the area for sure.
My dude said in the dorm. That's what's up. You stayed in the dorm for college?
For my freshman year, yeah, I stayed in the dorm.
Hey, was it like the movies? Was it like, you know what I mean? Was it like that party frat? Did you get into a fraternity?
I wasn't involved in that, but that definitely all of that existed. Like the movies,
Yeah.
the way they dictate or the way they make college look, that's exactly how it is. If you involve yourself with that, I wasn't that kind of guy. This was like 2018. I was just sitting in my dorm playing Fortnite for like 8 hours a day. So yeah, I was
Hey,
definitely doing different
okay.
things. But yeah,
That's what's up. All right, so we're gonna shoot some of these. They wanted us in Stowing to do 420 items per hour. Did you is that your rate? What's the rate for your building?
420 an hour is crazy. I
That's a
I
lot,
don't
right? I'm like,
Yeah, it used to be like 320, but there was a point in time, a long time ago where like a year or 2 ago, where all of our pods were really, really full and the items that we were getting were really big.
uh,
So they
so they
lowered the
lowered
rate.
it.
They lowered it a lot and they've raised it since then, but I lost track of what they lowered it to and what they raised it to. It's probably around 320, but it's definitely not in the 400s for sure.
Yeah, that's wild. I was like, yo, a lot didn't change since I've been over there. If it's 400,
Yeah,
I
that's a
see
lot.
why people making these why I quit Amazon videos. You feel
Yeah.
me? Shout out to Robbie Visuals. That's my guy right there. My dude, he does the music videos and all that stuff. Dude's a beast out there from Florida. He's going in. My dude's gonna blow as well. I can't wait to see his come up. Shout out to you, Robbie. The other questions we have, who's this? No thanks. I'm glad I got away from Amazon. Silent Wolf, I feel you. Congrats to that. You feel me? Anybody who make it out of Amazon, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I just hope people make it on to better things. C11, I've seen this a lot. I've had so many people who quit Amazon and then be trying to come back. Have you seen people like, do you get that a lot where people quit and they be like, ah, man, room, and then it's like they trying to come back to Amazon? Or do you see a lot of success stories where people leave Amazon and stay out and do good?
Is I've definitely seen the first one for sure. I've definitely seen the first one where a lot of people move on and they end up wanting to come back. It's happened a lot from people that I know. Uh, I think that if you're gonna leave, you should at least have something better lined up. That's just have something better lined up. Unless you absolutely think that this is the
Mm,
worst job available. If that's the situation, then yeah, leave regardless. But other if you're not if you think the job is just okay, at least have something better lined up when you plan on leaving.
that's a great point. Please listen to C11 on that. Have something, have a plan. You feel me? I've come across so many people who be in their emotions. All right, I'm done. And then have no plan. Have a plan at least. And the best, like C11 said, have something lined up. You know what I mean? That's definitely. Have you ever thought about, like, did you get to that breaking point where it's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm about to start looking for something else. Have you hit that point?
At Amazon, I was even when I was really burnt out, no, I don't think so. I will Yeah, no, not really. Mostly just because I want to hit that 3-year goal that I set for myself. I don't want to, fail on that goal. There was a point where when I first started working here, I got written up really quickly because I don't remember what I got written up for, but it was
Mm,
probably something irrelevant. And I didn't know how things worked at the time, so I thought, oh my god, like I'm gonna get fired like soon. So
same.
I'm gonna start looking for a new job already. I was on Indeed looking for new jobs like crazy, and I realized that's not really how it works at Amazon. So during that time, yeah, but other than that, no, not really.
Facts. Julia, shout out to Julia. Thank you much for tuning in. If you have not hit the like button yet, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to C11 yet, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. I think we have C11. How much time you good for?
We got about a minute left, so we can get any last minute
Bet.
comments in.
Any last minute questions in here for C11 before he hops off? And we still gonna be alive, so don't leave. But if you have any last minute questions for C11, let's drop it for him real quick. Um, have you ever been an ambassador?
No, I haven't been an ambassador. No,
Nah, yeah, you wouldn't want to do that, or you just didn't think about it. Why not?
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think so. Not an ambassador. If it was like a PA or something like that, yeah. But ambassadors, they don't get a pay raise or anything either. So I just feel like, nah. What's the point? Almost.
I feel you. I feel you. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, y'all. So C11, thank you so much for your time, my dude, for hopping in the live. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to his channel. We still finna go. What you got planned for the night, my dude? You chilling? I know you got work tomorrow. You going out? What you got planned?
It's time to get to bed now. Now that I'm finished with this, I'm about to just, maybe have a small snack before dinner or before bed, and that's it. I'm out. So yeah, it was a pleasure being on though. Thank you everyone who came through and who chatted, especially everyone who super chatted to the channel. Appreciate y'all. SB, you're a fantastic host. I appreciate you for having me on again. I'm always willing to do this. So just let me know, because you got it down. You know what you're doing. So just let me know if you want me back on, and I'll always be willing to come back on. Maybe
My
have you
dude,
on the channel one day as well. So we'll see what's up.
I want to. We got some more news to cover. So, if you want like a week or two, whenever you free, whenever you feel you want to give it a break, whenever, let me know when you free. I want to talk, I want to keep that Amazon news going. So I definitely got some stuff. If you down, I'm down.
All right. Hey, sounds good to me. We'll get Zell in there too, and whoever else wants to be, definitely.
Bet.
But
For
yeah, I'll catch
sure.
you later. Peace out,
All right,
everybody.
C11. All right, so we're gonna continue. I got some other comments. Rogue, is you still in the building? Rogue X, I'm finna pull you into this live. You ready? You ready to hop on this live or what? You feel me? Rogue has been showing love. My dude, what is it? Cali? Oh man, what's the name? If you still in the live, my dude. Always every video I drop, he's the first one. If y'all want to hop with onto this live right now, let me know. I'll pull you up in here. Let's get through some of these questions. We got Jonathan. Shout out to you, Jonathan, my dude. Looks like you've been in the army. You feel me? If not, you do a great job of looking like it. My dude got you not playing with that thing. Look, I don't want no smoke, Jonathan. You feel me? Salute. You feel me? What you want me to do? Stow unpack on Stow Station 222? I'm there, sir. Jonathan, shout out to you. He said, I'm supposed to start as an L5 manager. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. L5 manager in April. Do you think the layoffs are going to affect my position? I think that's going to be, if it gets that bad, I think it will hit that, but I think that'll be like the last. You know what I mean? I think that's the end. Amazon has been trimming the fat for the last year. I've been talking about this subject for what? 8 months, 9 months. Last year I was talking about are they gonna have layoffs? But then we started tracking the buildings being closed and certain positions starting to disappear. And then other things, they've been trimming that fat for a minute. And now it seems like they're just getting to the point where they're getting closer and closer to the meat. And it's no longer the fat no more. You know what I mean? So they just let go of the 18,000 people on the corporate side. But I got that email. If you didn't see this live in the beginning, I have an email from somebody who got hired on as a seasonal, but before the actual start date, they was like, look, it's no longer needed. You know what I mean? So I have that email. So that was pretty crazy to see. I haven't seen that before. So I think that position is safe. Honestly, I'm trying to get back into the facility for that reason when it comes to these layoffs. I don't want to get too much on what I think is going to happen with my situation, but I'll say that I am trying to get into the facility because I think the facility will be the last to get hit when it comes to these layoffs. That's just being honest. My guy Rogue, is you trying to hop on live or what? I would love to get your opinion on some layoffs, you know what I mean, on what you think is going to take place. Or if we got anybody in the building that want to hop in, let's see who else we got with these comments. It says, as a PA, I'm instructed with management the induct lines for flats department. Do you have any tips to help get people to meet indirecting rates? It's a very boring job. That's a fact. One thing that I did, I've always, when I was in inbound stow, when I went to pack, I always had my associates. And it's one of the main things is your engagement. You feel me? First off, you want to know your people. You want to know, and you want them to know that you care. I say that a lot because it really does make a difference. You feel me? How are you doing today? Know their names. But besides that, I used a what's that thing? And this is in the story of how Amazon broke my heart, because I actually created a project that I use every single time them rates will come up. Make it fun. You know what I mean? I don't know if they allow you to do those power hours anymore. We used to do those back in the day when it came to stowing, but make it fun. Yo, whoever stows or whoever, what are you in flats, whoever puts up the most numbers this quarter, I'm gonna get you guys something, your choice of snack from the snack bar, or not the snack bar, the little the break room. Talk to your OM. Hey, is there something that I can do? Can I get something to be an incentive for them to push some numbers up. You know what I mean? Can I get some swag bucks, or you feel me? Some what's the little fake dollars they be using for the break room? Can I get some fake dollars, some peso bucks, so I can give these people so they can induct a little faster? But the main thing, be a part of your team. You know what I mean? Don't be the lordship. You feel me? Be down with them. You hop in there. Show them. When I was a PA for stow, I would hop in and stow. You feel me? I would hop in, help with the water supply, and I'll hop in, pull pallets, and they see me sweating and putting in work. So when I would come and be like, hey, and encourage them, yo, it's just engage, really engage. That should help out a lot. I worked in the warehouse until I found out the delivery drivers make more money. Then I found out how much the trailer drivers made. My next video I'm finna drop is called Amazon Warehouse versus Amazon Delivery. I don't like Amazon Delivery no more. I'm not even gonna lie. They do make more money, but honestly, who said that? Beauty. Shout out to Beauty Flows. You feel me? My fault if I said that wrong. You feel me? Is that French? You feel me? Beauty Flows. You feel me? But shout out to Beauty Flows. Is it worth it? To me, no. You feel me? I don't like Amazon Delivery. I got a video coming up. That's the next video I'm gonna drop tomorrow. Is Amazon Warehouse versus Amazon Delivery. I choose Amazon Warehouse, even though Amazon Delivery does make more money starting off. Just, some of the things in that video, when it comes to the warehouse, there's way more opportunity. If you plan to be with a company for 2 years, let's say, you're going to school or you're doing whatever, at least with the warehouse, you're going to have raises every 6 months. You don't get that on a delivery. I got a whole list that I'm gonna go through. So be sure, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe and to check out for tomorrow's video. That's what tomorrow's video is going to be, talking about Amazon's delivery versus Amazon Warehouse. I go for Amazon Warehouse. I wouldn't even like suggest or be like, hey, why don't you try Amazon Delivery? No. You feel me? Like, I've had enough. You feel me? I'm good off Amazon Delivery. I appreciate it. You feel me? Uncle Jeff, salute. You feel me? Thank you much for giving me the keys to the van. I ain't got the electric one yet. You feel me? But I appreciate the gas one for right now. But I don't like it. But I appreciate it. Who else we got? We have Miss Smith. How do you deal with a low or negative UP? Ooh, you say negative UPT? Ooh. You feel me? How you deal with negative UPC? I don't think you could deal with that in a good way. You feel me? If you was there, if there was a miscommunication. Okay. So if there was a miscommunication, if you have negative UPT and it wasn't your fault, if it was a miscommunication on HR side, don't trip. You feel me? Don't trip. All you have to do is go communicate with them. I would get that done ASAP. You feel me? Like, quick ASAP. Like, you feel me? Yesterday ASAP, due to the fact this ain't the time. You feel me? Anybody, shout out to the 80 plus UPT gang. If anybody here with 80 plus hours, you feel me? Shout out to y'all. That's what I'm talking about. But if you're going negative, talk to them ASAP, because that is usually when people get let go, is when it's negative. But if it's not your fault, don't stress out. You feel me? If it's on their end, you're good. But make sure you go contact them and talk to them to get that fixed ASAP. And I would just suggest, you feel me, you should keep some extra UPT in the bank. I wouldn't play with that, especially, listen, all y'all out there, do not play with your VTO right now. I talked about how after, my dog just looking at me. He looks so sad right now. What's up, Marshall? You don't come say? Never mind. No, don't hop on the camera. He just looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Like, this dude is really sitting here talking about Amazon. Well, but if you, one thing I talked about is how after the New Year's, that's already Amazon's slowest time. So with them cutting back, with the economy and buyers pulling back that dollar, you feel me? I was saying like, yo, I think it's going to be pretty bad. And so far, I've been getting a lot of you guys tell me like, yo, we got VTO like crazy, which is normal during this time. But my thing is, I'm like, yo, I just hope it picks back up. You feel me? Because that, I think it will be pretty bad if it don't. I'm not going to lie. I do not think the layoffs are over. I'm working OT tonight, but I can't hop in. You gonna hop in? Rogue, hop in. Let me see. Let me get you this link. Hop in. You just say what's up to the camera, or you could just say what's good to everybody. You feel me? Hold on, I'm gonna get you this link right here. Also, if anybody else wants to hop in, show some love, you could do that. Rogue, I just dropped a link right there. All right, so let's see. But be careful with that VTO, y'all. Don't go negative on your VTO. Don't go negative on your UPT. I don't think that's the thing to play with in this time. As I was saying, I don't think these layoffs are over. I'm not a representative of Amazon. You feel me? HR, I know you in the building. What's up? Shout out to you, Uncle Jeff. If you looking, hook us up with some raises in this piece. But I don't think these layoffs are over. All these companies is dropping 10%, 10%, 20%, 15%, 5% of their workforce. Amazon has dropped one. Was it one or two or something like that? Or whatever it was a very low number. I think that's going to continue to happen. I hope not. I really hope not, because nobody wants that. You feel me? Nobody wants that. Don't nobody need that right now. Cost of living is too high. Inflation is too high. We don't need that. But definitely make sure you got your VTO, your UPT. Make sure you got that. All right, so we got SB, definitely knows what he's doing on this YouTube thing. That's what's up. Thank you much for that love. I appreciate that for real. Miss Smith, what up though? What is the starting wage for an L4? Does anyone know? If you're an L4 in this building, I know we had some L4s in here. They can't. They're really not supposed to be disclosing their information, but your name probably ain't on there. Go ahead and drop it in for the people. The way that it goes for L4, one thing I do know, because I got right to the door, you feel me? And right when I knocked on it, you feel me? It's like they opened it, was like, hey, hello, who trying to come in? I'm like, yo, it's SB, you feel me? I'm trying to get my vest, you feel me? What's good? When we talked about money, that talk got funny. You feel me? When we talked about money, that talk got funny. What do I mean by that? Basically, okay, how can I not say it exactly? Some of your money, a lot of your money is going to come from stocks. And then that's all I can really say, because I can't speak on Amazon stocks or nothing like that, because I have them and it's in agreements, all that stuff. But you don't fully get paid cash. A part of your base pay, or part of your pay that you're going to negotiate or you're going to get, has to do with stocks. And I'll leave it at that. All right, so we got Rogue in the building. Let me bring my guy on real quick. Rogue, what's going on with you? I can hear you fine. How you feeling?
I'm chilling, man. I'm just here working some OT. Got to get that extra paper. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's go, my dude. Okay, so I see. First off, what kind of chair is that? It looks like you sitting on something very expensive. You feel me?
It's expensive.
What do you do?
This is the Secret Labs.
The Secret Labs chair?
Yeah, it's the Cyberpunk edition.
That's what's up. What you do? What you like do gaming on the side, or you do YouTube too, or what?
No, I did some gaming for a little while, for like a good 3 years, but ever since I transferred to corporate, it's just nothing. It's just corporate life.
Why? Why'd you stop?
I just got busy with work. I started taking on a lot of overtime, because in my position, we get a lot of overtime opportunities. So it's like no matter where you are in the slot, a lot of my coworkers, they don't like taking advantage of OT. So it's not gonna matter where I am. I still get a spot. Even if I'm in a situation where I can't get a spot, I can still get on call.
Nice, man. So this whole time since you've been in corporate, you've been getting overtime?
Yeah, just stacking up savings, paying down debt, making higher payments.
Let's go.
I gotta do that during times like this, man. You gotta get that debt paid down.
That's a fact. Okay, so you came, hold on real quick, Miss Smith, with the $2 donation. Shout out to that. How do you recover from UPT? Yes, I know. You gotta wait. You feel me? You gotta wait until
Facts.
The 6, or whenever they give us, what is that, every 6 month roll? They give us more UPT?
Yeah, it's
6
like
months, right?
every 6 months. Sounds about right.
I know we just had a drop in January. That was for PTO, and they didn't give us nothing. We got like 10 hours. I was like, you feel me? Like, this don't even cover my whole shift. You feel me?
Facts.
But to recover from your low UPT, when you get it, just don't use it. That's the best that I can say. But Rogue, Wait, somebody they
So
gave $19. Who's this? How can I put this in here? Be a voice
that's what's
and an
up,
advocate. Can you
Arturo.
see that? Can you see that? Is it on the screen? No, huh? It's not on the screen.
I can see it
How
in
do I
the
put this?
comments.
All right. I don't know why
Yeah,
it's not
Arturo
popping up.
did.
Okay, Arturo, I'm scrolling down. Once I get to you, I'm gonna pin your comment. Rogue. So you came
So
from the facility?
yep, I came from the FC. So I worked at 3 different types of FC. So the first one was the sortable, second one was AR sortable, and then third one was traditional non-sort.
My
And by the
God.
way,
So
I'm
you
from
got
Cali, so I'm a Cali
Oh, you from
native.
Cali too?
Yep, LA.
Hey, okay. My fault. My bad. My bad. We got LA in the building. You feel me? Let's make sure
Facts.
let's make sure our wallets are in our pocket and hidden. No, I'm playing.
You know how it is out there. It is what it is, bro. Careful.
Yeah. That's what's up. So out of all those buildings, man, my dude, so how long have you been working there? I got 2 questions. Which building did you like the best? And then
Uh-huh.
how long have you worked at Amazon? Let's start with that. How long have you worked with Amazon in total?
I would say 6.5 years now.
6.5 years?
4 years at the FC, now 2.5 years here.
My
Corporate.
God, good looking. That's what's up. You on?
Dude, I love my job, bro.
Man, that's okay. So we have somebody here who loves Amazon. That's what's up. Which building did you like best?
I would say traditional non-sort. That was PDX7 in Oregon.
PDX7. Okay.
Yeah, Salem, Oregon. I got to drive the order picker, so you need to drive that to get the units.
Okay, that's what's up. So
Mm-hmm.
before you came to Amazon corporate, you were a PA, right?
Yeah, I was because PDX7 I was ISS, so that's considered a PA position over there. So that was L3. Before that, I was it was LGA9 and AR sortable. I was actually flow PA for a year. It was a great experience, but I wasn't passionate about it, so I was like, you know what, I got to move somewhere different because I did outbound for a total of 2 years, and I got to move to inbound. And so my manager was like, yeah, there's a spot named ISS, and I knew exactly what it was because one of my coworkers was like, yeah, there's this ISS position, like it seems pretty chill, it's dealing with retail tickets, and I was like, huh. Well, I do know problem solve, so I know that works hand in hand. So I told him like, yeah, I want that spot. So ever since then, I got moved there, and then there was a good trainer. She showed me everything, and I learned it very quickly. I'm a quick learner, so it's like it didn't take me that long to get used to it. And then ever since then, I just took off.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So they paid for obviously, or I'm thinking they paid for your move. You're in Arizona, right?
So I got the 10K bonus when I moved from New Jersey to Oregon,
Ooh.
right? Because that was a new
Snaps.
launch for PDX. Yeah, PDX7 was a new launch, and then when I moved from there to here, I did get the relocation bonus. It was like 5K.
So you bounced around with Amazon.
Facts. Bounced around. I lived in a total of 4 different states, bro.
My guy.
Yeah.
Listen, all you Amazonians watching, this is what I'm talking about. Take advantage of Amazon. The system is nuts. They're everywhere.
Yep.
My dude was bouncing from this state. He went to this state. He got this $10,000 bonus. He got this $10,000 bonus. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, I get excited. I love seeing people who take advantage of it. Amazon, is it challenging? Can it be stressful sometimes? Can it be hard? Yes, in my opinion, it can be, just like every other job. But that's what's dope about Amazon. You can go other places. You can go to this state. You can go to that state. That's what's
Dude,
up,
Amazon's
man.
everywhere, bro. It's everywhere. It's
Facts.
all over the world. So you can pretty much transfer anywhere. As long as you know your stuff, you're good.
Man, my dude's taking advantage. That's what's up. Okay, so are you planning? Because you're 4, like, right?
Right.
Bet. So we got
Yep.
some 4s in the. Are you planning to go into AM? What are you feeling with Amazon right now? What you plan on doing?
I don't know how I feel about AM, man. Because when you go up there, you're getting paid monthly, dude. I can't do that, man. I got to get that hourly pay. So it's like I don't know. I don't see myself going because if I go up, obviously higher the pay, but also more responsibility. I feel like I really don't want to. I really don't want to handle that level of responsibility.
So do you plan to stay at Central Flow in corporate?
That's tough, dude. Because I kind of want to move back to the Northwest because I do love Oregon, but I will say I can stay here a little bit longer, and then we'll see what happens,
Do y'all
especially
hear
during
the
times like
freedom?
this.
Do y'all hear this freedom? My dude said, "Oh, I'm kind of feeling Oregon right now." You feel me? So I'm thinking I might go back there. Like that's official. That's
It's,
what's
I
up.
mean, yeah, you got a plan, man.
That is dope, my dude. My dude is official. I'm not gonna lie. I miss the FC, my dude. You ever miss the FC?
There's certain things I do miss about it, especially like working with people in person. Because the position I'm at now is CISS. It's one of the downsides about it or about Central Flow is you're helping people virtually, which isn't as
Mhm.
effective as it is helping people in person. Because there's been many times where I've had to I've had to repeat instructions to a certain AA like several times
Facts.
because he didn't understand what I was saying.
Right.
And that's when I was like, man, if I was there, like I would actually do it myself and have him watch me.
Right. Right. Right.
That's
Right.
a better thing. Or that's a better way to go about it instead of like typing through the screen like, hey, this is what you do, and here's the next step, and then here's the next step, and you're done.
Right. Right. Right.
So it's that's the frustrating part. But for the most part, I still like corporate because everybody pulls their own weight. There's no way you can really get
Mm.
over on somebody. Everything is done through computer. Whereas
Facts.
at the FC, people can get over you and drop stuff off in your area, and you won't know who did it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
You and I have probably seen, and C11 and other people work at FCs. They know what we're talking about. They're
Facts.
pulling some BS, and you're
Facts.
not gonna know who did it.
Zell was just talking about that too. He's another YouTuber. He was just talking about that as well. Yo, so what you guys are seeing, this is somebody right here. You started off as a tier 1, right?
Facts. Yeah, LJ7/8. I did outbound. It was like picking, packing. I did some problem solve. I did problem solve for the most part, and then I did some doc work every now and then when they needed me. So I was like versatile.
And what state was that in?
That was in New Jersey. So LJ7/8 and LJ9, they're both in New Jersey because that's when I started my Amazon. I didn't start Amazon in Cali.
So my dude Rogue started off as a tier 1 picking and just as a L1, as a tier 1. Now he didn't moved all to different states. My dude didn't moved to Cali, Oregon, all these places. And now he's in Arizona working from home. You feel me? At corporate. Listen, y'all, I would take advantage of Amazon. You feel me? And this is one route. This is one person in the route he took. There's like 12 routes you can go. Let's say if you don't want to go corporate, okay, if you can go move somewhere else and just climb up the ladder when it comes to being in the warehouse. They have career choice. There's a lot of people that I know who went into career choice, got this, got that, and then exited Amazon. Yo, take advantage of this, man. If y'all listening, this is a perfect example, one of many. You feel me? There's a lot of people, especially out here where we work in corporate. When the first day I went, I was pretty tripped out on how many different plates I seen in our parking lot. I was tripping out. I was like, yo, all these people here from all over the place.
Yeah, the first day I just walked in. I didn't even look at the parking lot. I was like, okay, let's see what's in here, man. Like, what are the break rooms like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a desk like?
Somebody asked, how do you get into corporate? What was your route?
My route is I already knew of the CISS position when I was at PDX7. And the very first manager I had when I first started working at Amazon actually found out that she did work here.
Oh, okay.
So
nice,
she actually
nice.
hit me up. She was like, are you interested in CISS position? Because I knew it was tied into ISS. because I never changed positions when I transferred from LGA 9 to PDX 7. So it was a lateral transfer. So he told me, it was like, you interested in CISS? I'm like, you would be pretty good at it. And I said, oh, okay. I'll think about it, because really I was trying to get out of the FC because I did 4 years of it. And honestly, I was busting my A. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a little bit of injuries every now and then.
Okay, real quick. So don't try not to forget on how you went to corporate, but why didn't you go? What? This is something I want to know. Why didn't you go into the L4 in the warehouse?
Oh, the AM position. I really didn't want to have to manage like over 10 people. I wasn't trying to do that. Nah,
everybody's different. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, crunching those numbers. No, I was good, man.
But you're not crunching numbers on the corporate side. I don't know about ISS. I'm in Central Doc, but y'all not crunching numbers over there?
We're crunching a little bit of numbers. We're really just going off of what's in the command center. I don't know if you know what that is, but
got you.
Yeah, it'll tell you like the labor hours, hours to SLA, which is service level agreement.
Got you.
And then that's pretty much it. And then from there, you just staff the amount of people you need for each path.
Okay.
It's not a large amount of people. Usually it'll require like 2 people, sometimes 3. And if there's like a prep ticket, you might need like at least 5 people, depending on how large the prep ticket is, because an ASIN can have like thousands of units for inventory.
So y'all listening, who asking about going to corporate, y'all hear this? Y'all hear what he talking about? Thousands of ASINs. I'm already not feeling that right now. My head is starting to hurt, and I'm in corporate.
Yeah, all it is prep, dude. Like, it's actually like, once you understand the position, it's actually
it's easier.
It's a lot easier.
That's the hardest part, even for me. It's just that's usually where it's the most challenging, getting the information down, and after that, that's usually where it's easier. So back to her question, how. For her, let's say it's a tier 1, everybody listening right now who I've gotten asked this a lot. Okay, I'm a tier 1. How do I get into corporate? What would you tell them?
I would tell them, well, first, corporate will start off as L4, right? There is no longer L3, right?
Yeah, L4.
Yeah. So I figured. So really, you gotta. What I would do is I would make sure. I would dabble in different positions when it comes to L1 to learn how the entire building works.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously, if you don't know something, ask questions. Right. So let's say you're an outbound and you want to be a PA in pack, right? You start off as pack, you know how that works. Once you learn that position and you tried everything else, make sure you master that position. I would apply for an L3 position. Just obviously look into what you want to do, whether it's PA pack, PA pick, whatever it is that you're interested in. And obviously you have the star formats to make sure you look at that if you get an interview, right? So make sure you look that over. If you need a mock interview, do it. Right, talk to your AM and say, "Hey, I might need help with the interview." Make sure you get everything down. I didn't do that. Honestly, I didn't do that because for me, it's I've always been pretty good at doing interviews without doing a mock interview.
Okay, that's good.
It's just I'm that person, so that like I can think about it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say this, and I do write stuff down. So I'm like, okay. This is what I want to, this is the point I want to bring up. This is what I want to bring up. And then that's it. So once it's time to interview, I'm good.
Got you.
What I don't like is that whole role play thing. But anyway.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
But yeah, so I would dabble in different positions, not just one. Because usually when you're versatile, that's when you get the most attention. You get what I'm saying? Because when they're like, okay, this person can do this. He can do pick, pack. Problem solve, all that. Problem solve is probably the best way to get up to L3. It's an indirect path. because you're learning how to, you're problem solving. So you can learn, why is
That's a
this
fact.
a broken set? Why is this not linked to why is this linked to the wrong item? Things like that. And that's part of what ISS is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also for you guys who had that question, how do you get into on corporate? You don't have to go into a L3 first. Like you're able. I don't know if you heard this situation. I've heard of people like my old building. I was at GYR1, and when I then went to corporate out in Tempe, and then somebody at GYR1 who was a L1 ended
Mhm.
up going to corporate. You know what I mean? So they did
I never
have
heard
like this.
that.
Yeah, I was tripped out too.
That's wild.
I was
That is
like,
wild.
I was his PA. You feel me? I'm over here telling him, hey, do this, do da. All of a sudden, I'm in corporate and I'm like, what you doing? Oh no, he actually sent me a Slack, was like, hey, I made it to corporate. I'm like,
Mhm.
what you doing here? How you get here? You feel me? Like what I
That's
missed? You feel me?
that's new. That is new.
Yes.
Because usually the thought process was like, okay, you got to go to L3 first, and since there's no longer an L3 at corporate, go to L3 first at the FC, and then transfer to L4. But
That's a
since
fact.
that's the case, then she may not even have to go all the way up to L3.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And the way that you guys would check, go into your what's that thing called? My Job Finder. If you go in there, you can check on there. They will always show you those job openings.
I don't think
My
it's
dude,
even called that anymore, though. I think it's called Amazon Jobs now. They changed it.
Amazon Jobs. Yep.
Yeah.
I was just on there yesterday. I'm trying to see what's up with my L4 AM position that I put in for out here in Goodyear. So HR, if you watching, you feel me, go ahead and push that through. You feel me, so I can get back in the FC facility. How long you think you plan on being at corporate for before you leave? At least on the Arizona tip in our building.
I want to say, especially the situation we're in now, I want to say maybe another 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably another 2 years. And I honestly want to, I want to live in another country at some point. So I also have that in mind.
I got a good question for you. I don't want to. We can't go into much detail, but a yes or no. Do you think we're going to last that long? Do you think
Yes.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, eventually it's gonna, it's gonna end, but I think we'll last that long. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was sweating when it came to them emails. I was like, oh snaps.
Oh, I saw the emails.
You feel me? I was like, oh man, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm glad we made it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
I'm trying to transition out. I don't know what's gonna happen. You feel me? Me and Rogue, we and Rogue are not representatives of the company.
Facts.
We just speaking our opinions. But that's good to hear that you do. I mean, that's good to hear. You think it's gonna go longer than 2 years. That's what's up. That's good to hear. I'm glad you think that. I hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so too.
Yeah.
So you don't do no YouTube?
Nah, man. It's just the job I have, and then when I have the days off, I'll go out. Go to a brewery or whatever you call it. Check out some new places, museums, and then I plan to do some archery soon. So
nice.
Gotta stay active. You know what I'm saying?
That's the hard part, bro. Working from home, working in corporate,
Facts.
staying active has been tough. Like I've been slacking on my fitness. I'm not gonna lie, but
same here.
But you definitely not about to be a stranger to the channel. We in the same building. We work in the same building. You feel me? It's AZA3 fam, as you always comment. So that's a fact. I'm gonna be pulling you on more. And you know what I mean? Because I would definitely. I didn't know you had this much experience with Amazon. So that's some dope stuff. But my dude, I'm gonna drop you out. Thank you so much for joining in and giving your input. Definitely appreciate you, my dude.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me, man. AZA3 fam. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Rogue. Let's go. All right. So, oh yeah, where'd that comment go? My dude gave it. I had somebody donate. Definitely appreciate you. I didn't even get to read the comment. Where'd it go? All right. So, Arturo, it says, be a voice and advocate for us as a PA or AM and fight for a lower rate or quota. Imagine if your manager said the driver who delivers the most packages and the fastest gets a snack from the vending machine. That's insulting. Arturo is not playing right now. That's a fact. Let's read that again. Imagine. These do not represent the views of Amazon Corporation. Imagine if your manager said the driver who delivers the most packages and the fastest gets a snack from the vending machine. It's insulting. Y'all think he got a point on that? Arturo, I feel you. And how you say be a voice and an advocate for us as a PA or AM. How can I like give me some tips? You know what I mean? What can I do to be an advocate? I think making this platform right here is going to be powerful because this we're not stopping this. You feel me? We're live right now. This is going to be a weekly, almost maybe 2 times a week. Y'all let me know. Y'all think, first of all, what do you think? Should we keep this live a weekly thing? Drop that in the comment section and we will do that. I'm already thinking like, yo, this is dope. I like it. We got the community over here in the tab. Everybody just kind of talking and all that stuff. I think we should keep this going on, especially into this season of all these layoffs and all this stuff going on, so we can y'all see how many different buildings we had in the building tonight. We can get different information live. You know what I mean? If we need to pull somebody in alive, they're like, yo, you're not going to believe what happened in my building. I think this is more powerful than we know. I'm hoping like, yo, just don't nobody step in and say nothing. We're not saying nothing crazy. We're just talking. But sometimes information, people don't want information to get out quick. You know what I mean? Like people that's way up may not want that, you know, but I think this is going to be powerful because we are like literally connected right now. We have our ears on the ground. People from tonight was all over the place. Then still here, all over the place. So I'm thinking weekly at the least. Is 2 times a week too much? Y'all let me know. Whatever y'all want to do is what we finna do. You feel me? Y'all want to go twice a week? It's done. You do weekly? Done. We gonna do this. So Arturo, first off, thank you for the donation, my dude. Definitely appreciate it. This YouTube stuff does take a lot of work. You guys don't see everything that the whole studio and everything and the time that it takes to write all these vlogs. I mean, I can give you a little insight right quick. Watch me show you. So I'm loading up my laptop real quick. I don't know if you can't see. Let me see real quick. Like this stuff takes a lot when it comes to preparing a vlog. And then especially when I edit it, all that editing alone, that does take a lot of time. Like this right here is just, I don't know if you can see. You can see it. This right here is one of my Word documents. All those are different vlogs. Keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. All those are different vlogs. You feel me? I don't know if can you see them? Y'all can see them words going, which way I got to go? This way. All that. All those is vlogs. You feel me? Like, so it does take time. It does take effort, especially when it comes to the editing. So all the donations and all that stuff, everybody who's donated today, thank you so much. That means a lot. I want to continue doing this. And you guys definitely make it worth it, man. So I definitely appreciate you guys. So let's go through these comments. Drop it in the comment section on what you have, and we're going to answer them. It says, how do you deal with low? Okay, we read this one. Which one do we got? All right, it says, I do have a question, SB. Can you move from warehouse to delivery side, or is that something you applied before you took the warehouse job? Can you move from warehouse to delivery driver? Absolutely. You can definitely do that. Those are Amazon delivery is not Amazon. It's hard to explain. Like I've said it before, the people who write my checks on the delivery side is another company contracted, or I guess quote unquote contracted with Amazon. So it's another company writing your checks. So you can definitely do that. Can you listen? Of course. Somebody said, can you listen to this? Yes. This podcast will be up. I'm going to leave it up. Even after we're done, I'm going to leave it posted, but you have to click on my profile and click the live tab to actually see the live videos. For some reason, I don't know why they do that. If you guys haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Show some love. But I hope that answered your question. Yes, you can go from the warehouse to delivery driver. I'm doing a video. That's tomorrow's video. I'm uploading. I'm thinking 6:30, probably 6:30. Amazon warehouse versus Amazon delivery. Giving my opinion. I'll let you guys know right now. I choose the warehouse hands down, and I'm going to talk about why. I think the warehouse is better, but if you want to go try the delivery side, yes, of course, you are able to do that. It says, I was told during training yesterday, it doesn't matter if you're 5 minutes late. Now it will take an hour of UPT away. They've been doing that. That's not even new. When it comes to your UPT, if you are a minute late, you know what I mean? Like that will take a whole hour. The best thing to do is always keep some change of your PTO, because if you're like 3 minutes late, you 1 minute late, you 5 minutes late, use your PTO, because then they won't take a whole hour of UPT. But if you do not have PTO and you're 6 minutes late, they're going to take an hour of UPT. They take it away hourly. They don't take just the time that you were late. They take the whole hour. So definitely be wary of that. Keep some PTO on hand. Let's see. Bobby, shout out to Bobby. He said, layoffs just started at our warehouse. HR just canned one of the 3 HR people. More coming. I hate to hear that. But as I said, I think 2023 is going to be a bad year, not a rough year, not a tough year. I think, in my opinion, I think it's going to be a bad year with a whole lot more. Look at how many layoffs we've had in just January. Spotify just announced layoffs like today. Google, the parent company called Alphabet. How is Google's parent company having layoffs? That don't even make sense, because Google owns YouTube, right? Yeah, Google owns YouTube, and YouTube, they collecting. How are these big old companies having these layoffs? This is going to be a scary year, and I don't think it's going to end in 2023. I think this is going to be, that's why I really push, if you're able to, try to work overtime. If you're able to, don't take that VTO, because we don't know what's coming. There is no security right now. There's no security in the job that you a stower. You feel me? A stower, packer, you a problem solver. You feel me? You L1. You have somewhat some security for the time being, because there are people ordering. But when are we talking 6 months, 8 months? We don't know what's going to happen. And we can't really rule anything out, because back when I said, yo, is Amazon going to have layoffs 8 months ago, people was just about cussing me out they was cussing me out in the comments. It wasn't literally cussing me out, but they was like, yo, you crazy. I'm talking about big paragraphs. You feel me? Breaking down syllables, you feel me? And double entendres. People was going off on me in the comment section like, yo, Amazon will never have layoffs. And they breaking down all these numbers. And I'm just like, yo, forget all that. Just look at this. Look at their sheet of Q1 they put out last year, and they had layoffs. So there's no such thing, in my opinion, there's no such thing as job security right now. If you're able to, try. I know it's hard. You feel me? I called off today. I used vacation time though. You feel me? I didn't take no VTO. I used vacation time. Let me turn this mic down. Check. All right, so I use vacation time today. There's some times where you want to take that time off and all that good stuff. Bet. Just be sure you guys are saving money. You're saving, you're paying off your bills, because this is going to be a wild year. We don't know what's going on. But Bobby, sad to hear that people got laid off, man. That's not good. That's not, that ain't funny, because it's going to be a lot. It's already a lot. You know what I mean? It's just going to get worse. L4s make $60K a year. Shout out to Aaron. L4 makes $60K a year. And that's not all cash. So don't try to divide that by 12 and think that's how much they make. That ain't it. You feel me? That I know, and that I can say. Or can I say that? You feel me? Hey, let's cut that out after this live. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I think that's public. I didn't sign no NDA. You're not getting $60K, just that. You feel me? Whatever your pay is, it's going to be, they're going to throw some of that as it's going to be stock as well. Let's say if they say, all right, you're going to make 70,000 a year. You're not getting 70 times 12, whatever that breaks down to. You ain't getting that a month. You feel me? Like they're like, oh, okay, but 40 or 30K is going to come from stocks, RSUs, all that stuff. And I'm going to leave it there. You feel me? But that's what discouraged me from being an L4. I'm just being 100 because I was an L3 working overtime every week. I was good. You feel me? I've been with Amazon when I was a PA up to 2.5 years. So I had all them increases. Then they gave that $3 increase. That's what helped me qualify to get this home. That's what made me qualify from all them hours I was putting in. And you feel me? When I saw them the pay, you feel me? I got right at the door. You feel me? Was good. L4, you feel me? I'm here. I put in all the work. I've done all the projects. You feel me? Y'all stole my projects. The reason Amazon broke my heart. You feel me? Oh, we getting lit in this live tonight. You feel me? We finna go. We gonna go there tonight. But I didn't pursue for another reason as well. I'm gonna get into that in that video, how Amazon broke my heart. But the first thing, alarms that went off, I would have actually took a pay cut going from an L3 to an AM manager. I'm just talking about what you bring home cash. I'm gonna stop it there. You feel me? Let's get to y'all questions. So I know I'm falling behind. Skill to Lightmare probably like, my dude, you got to keep up with these comments. I'm level 11. Oh, I was gonna say 11. You see my face? I caught that real quick. My face was like, hold on, I gotta lick my lips. You throw me in Arizona. It's a little dry out here. I made that face real quick, like, you are not no 11. You feel me? Ain't no 11s. I take that back. There's 11. I don't think there's 11s on here. It could be. Listen, people like, you think HR be watching your stuff? All that. All these companies, they watch stuff, press, PR, all that stuff about their companies. Of course they do. I'm sure they got departments to watch what's being put out for them. Anyways, I'm an L1. I make 41. I make 40K. That's possible, or that's impossible. No, it's not. And I'll tell you why. Because you're making that much because of the overtime. I don't know if you heard Rogue. He said he didn't want to go into the AM position because that's salary. You feel me? They don't, and their take home pay is not what you L4s. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to put y'all out there. You feel me? I love y'all. I got respect for the L4s, L5s, ops, seniors, sites, all of y'all. But it's not impossible. I'll say that. Trust me. Man, you feel like I can't fix my lips to say it, especially not on the live. You feel me? I would say it on the regular video I'm doing and edit it out later. I made some videos. It's called Amazon Hourly versus Amazon Salary. You should probably check that out. Anyways, bet I'm a PA making 21 an hour. My dude is over here killing it. That's what I'm talking about. Collect, my guy. Base pay for PA in my warehouse is 19. That's what's up. We got to fly through these comments because I got to catch up. I'm a packer making 1955. What? You feel me? 1955 packing in boxes. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Pack them boxes for 1955. Real China vlogs. That's what I'm talking about. Uncle Jeff, pay her. You feel me? She need a raise. JT, PA in my facility, starting at 22. Bruh, what facility you at? I'm gonna pull up. Forget Amazon delivery. I'm going back to corporate and PA. What's good? You feel me? Our starting wage for L1 is 20. All right, you trolling. You trolling or you from New York? Which one? You trolling or you from New Jersey? You from over there. You got to be on the East Coast because they do be getting paid that much over there. Regular associate 21 with a raise next month. Y'all eating. Y'all sound like y'all doing real good out there. What's all this strikes and all this stuff talking about we ain't getting paid enough? I see 23 in the comment section. You mean 21? Tell me, oh, we making 22 over here. I'm just packing boxes. You feel me? What? Y'all got to drop what state y'all in? That got to be New York. Got to be New York. What did it say? William, SB, you said you opened San 3. I may have met you in probably because I was all over that building. That's what we did. We was just walking around the building. I was a PA. Look, I'm sweating over here. I was doing I was all over the place. I was helping out San 3. What did I do? Stowe. I trained the PAs in inbound for Stowe in San 3. And I would always walk around the whole building. The whole building wasn't even open when it first opened. So you might have seen me. It's Peaches. Shout out to you. What's good? SB, have you been back to Cali lately? I was supposed to be there for the holidays, but I seen inflation. You feel me? I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. You feel me? You feel me? I ain't got to watch on. You feel me? I'm looking at this and like, yeah, it's not that time. It ain't time yet. I haven't went back yet. I do plan on going real soon. What we got? I heard AM threatening to take away people's breaks. Yeah. Hey, you know who to talk to. You feel me? You know who to talk to. You feel me? You know who to talk to. Go ahead and talk. That ain't cool. You feel me? I don't know. Sometime if somebody trying to take away your breaks, you got to go to HR. I'm just saying. Howdy, Joe, what it do? What's going on? I gotta get it. Amazon Career Choice participant here. Got my CDL through Career Choice. I'm a TA now. What? For a year to get road experience, and I'm looking ahead into my next chapter with a new company. That's what I'm. See, this is another success story. Oh, I'm looking at the camera. This is another success story right here on Amazon Career Choice. That is what's up. I love to see it. I love to see it. Shout out to you, Aaron. Congrats. Don't stop. Keep killing it. Shout out to Sam. Ever since I started Amazon delivery 2 months ago, they barely been giving me routes work super slow. My dude, when it comes to the Amazon delivery drivers that's on here right now, I got a guest coming. I can't wait for our little collab. We just confirmed it by email today. I'm super excited. So that's going to be coming soon. But on the delivery side, this is what I'm seeing. When it comes to the layoffs and VTO, MTO, I think it's going to go down to site level. What do I mean by that? Depending on where you're at. Now, if you're with me, when I went to Amazon delivery, I had two choices: to be in my city, which was Buckeye, or in what city is that? Is Phoenix, or is it Phoenix? It's Phoenix or Phoenix, but that route delivers to Scottsdale. Guess which route would probably slow down first? Scottsdale or Buckeye? You feel me? Like the Scottsdale is like one of the highest places. They bring in some of the most finances in Arizona. You're going to be delivering there for a minute. Even when it gets really hard in this recession, they're going to be spending money. Even though it may not be as much as they spent before, they will still be spending money. So I think even when it's site level, the site that you're at, if you're in a rural area, you feel me? Or if you're in a place that's not pushing out crazy volume, then it might be slower. Y'all wanted to see the dog here right here. Come here. Come on. Come here, Marshall. Can y'all see him? Y'all see a little head? Look up. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, Marshall. He like, what you doing, bro? Yeah. So, man, I would definitely, like I said, try to find another gig until they bring them hours back in. Jojo, he said, are you no longer, I need to catch up on these comments, y'all. It says, are you no longer GYR1? No, I left GYR1 last year, and I've been at corporate since then. Do I miss it? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do miss it. I ain't gonna lie with y'all. I miss the warehouse. I'm trying to go back. You feel me? And just being honest, not for different reasons. You feel me? That I don't want to talk about, but I do plan on leaving. What's up, Marshall? You trying to say hi to the camera? Come on. Come here. Come on. He like, I see that camera there. I don't want to go on the camera. I do. I ain't gonna lie though. I do miss the FC. All right, so let's catch up on these comments. Y'all didn't tell me. Did y'all tell me if y'all wanted to go weekly? Am I that far behind? All right. And thank you everybody who hasn't done it yet. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. SB said, okay, I read that one. I'm in South Jersey. You feel me? Jersey, you heard? I'm South Jersey, you heard? Is that how you say it? From Jersey, you heard? From Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. I love the accents out there. Jersey in the building. I heard the AM. Okay, we went over that. What else we got? Write this info down. That's a fact. Write it down. Write it down. All this info doesn't apply to me. So you work at Amazon delivery. Oh, okay, Sam, I just kind of answered your question on what I just talked about. Arturo, leadership that offers snacks to the top performers are out of touch with reality. It depends. Honestly, I've been, feel me, I was a PA. I'm there. Yeah, you'd be surprised what some candy could do at 2:00 in the morning. You feel me? Like I've seen it. The thing is, it depends on the crowd. If it's a lot of younger people, believe it or not, that candy is going to do the trick. As sad as that sounds. Okay, I need to start from the bottom because I'm way too far. Let's see. Yo, I'm inbound I'm in outbound and starting to know everything, doing some problem solving now too, but they are only hiring an L3 for inbound. Would I be able to get that if I'm not trained? Yep, shoot for it. Do it. I when I first I was already a PA. I went from a stow associate, stow ambassador, stow PG to stow PA, but I ended up going to pack PA. I didn't know nothing about a pack, you feel me? And I've seen people get hired on as an L3 in a different department that they knew nothing about. Amazon is all about being able to like learn on the fly. Like you have to be able to deal with change. Amazon changes a lot. You feel me? They got new rules every week? It seemed like every week these people come with new rules, new standards. Oh, we're gonna change. We're doing this way. Oh, we gonna do this way. Can we just keep something the same for like 6 months? But it don't seem like it'd be like that. So yes, you don't have to just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? You don't get an incline. You feel me? That's the worst that can happen. My dude, go for it. If you see it open, do that. How many of us did all first, middle, and last mile? Cali Bones, my guy. Have you done it? And if you're trying to hop in this live, my boy Cali, you can hop in. My dude, Cali, shout out to Cali Bones. You know, he's one of the ones who's always showing support. So he's always showing support to the channel, my dude. So if you want to hop in, you can hop in. Miss Smith, awesome. Only 3 months in. Is anybody over 2 years in this chat? Anybody over here under over 2 years? We got HSF2, DUR3. Okay, so those are the ones that's paying, huh? Shout out to Lenny. We got BDL5 in the building. How long have I been with Amazon? I've been with Amazon 3 years, dog. Like I said, but I came with Amazon with a game plan. You feel me? Like as soon as I walked in the door, I looked around, was like, yeah, I need all of the Baso bucks. You feel me? Like I need all of them. I need the stow Baso bucks. I need the packing Baso bucks. I need the dock Baso bucks. You feel me? I need the ambassador base. I need all of them. I was just like, yo, this place is too huge. So I've been there 3 years with a plan, and it all went well until Amazon broke my heart. I got to do that vlog soon. I feel like I hit a wall in the warehouse due to other issues. Wasn't performance-wise. I was actually killing it. That's what made it even worse. But we're going to talk about that on that vlog. I got MTO for what? James, you got mandatory time off? Please give us some more information on this. Is this somebody who actually has mandatory time off? Is it there already? Are we at mandatory time off? I hope not. It ain't even the end of January yet. Like, I hope not. BDL3 in Connecticut. Okay, that sounds like they make, I'm pretty sure they make that money over there. This is beyond us. You need somebody stealing. Who's stealing in the comment section? Who's stealing? Who's stealing out there? My dude, Rogue from Cali. You over here in people's pockets in the comment section, bro. Give them their money back. You already in corporate, bro. Why you stealing in the comment sections? Yo, when I start, yeah, that's a fact. Sand 3, it had a slow. That's usually how they are, though. When you launch a building, they don't just open the whole thing right in the gate. The volume is usually low, so it's not really a lot of work. When I launched Sand 3, I think only like 2 floors were open or something like that, and they opened the rest gradually. Then when I launched BFL 1, same thing. Started with just like 1 floor. I think even when I left after the 21 days, the 4th floor still wasn't open. Like that was a launch that kind of took a minute. GYR1, the first week, I think it was like the first week or the first 4 days, we didn't even do nothing. We drove to the building, went into the office, in the front office. They was like, we ain't got permits still. The city was taking forever to get them permits, so we didn't even start. And then the same thing, very low volume, and then it took longer to have full flow, full volume, full capacity for the building. Wow, Las Vegas screwed us, get screwed on pay then. And less flex, they get all the premiums on the shifts 4 and 5 and hourly lately, no doubt. getting roped to mix. Okay. Rogue said he went back to Cali last year. It was great to be home. My dude, I ain't been there in like 6-7 months. The last time I went out there, it was super dope. Oh, I shot a vlog too. I was going to I didn't want to say nothing. I just wanted to post it. And I didn't finish it though. That was the thing. And I wanted to do some other things while I was out there to put it in the vlog. I still got it. I'm probably going to upload it. So if you see a vlog, I'll probably say it in the beginning of that video because it was pretty dope. I went out there for my family reunion. Super dope. We went to, when I was last in Cali, we went to West Covina. We was in Pomona. We was in Moreno Valley. Was that it? Fontana. Shout out to Fontana. You feel me? We was in Fontana. We was in a few different places. But I didn't get the shots I wanted. So when I go back to Cali, I'm definitely going to vlog it, get y'all some beach shots. Because you got to go to the beach, you feel me? And I got to get that vlog. That'll be lit. All right, so let's see. I don't want to read that comment. Let's see. Where'd that go? What jobs? I'll sign on Amazon. Okay, let's see. So we have from Corey Style. Shout out to Corey Style for just supporting the channel and all that good stuff. What jobs outside of Amazon as well you think are safe during the current time we are living in? That is a great question. One of the things I did, I looked at the last recession and seen what jobs were thriving during that time, what jobs weren't thriving. One of the things I can kind of remember the ones that weren't more so than the ones that were. The ones that weren't, the ones that got hit kind of hard, construction got hit hard, they said. Retail got hit hard. I actually was looking for articles for Amazon at that time back then and for FedEx. I saw an Amazon press release from FedEx at that time. I believe is that they had layoffs during that time. I saw government jobs were good during like a recession. I saw teaching was good during a recession. What else did they say? They said government, teaching. It wasn't much, honestly. I'm sure there's other ones, but just off top, that's all that I can think of. When me personally, I don't know. You feel me? Like it all comes down to consumer spending. What is something that people are going to continuously spend money on? And honestly, it's like the lower things. Like when you look at fast food, it's always somebody pulling up at a Mickey D's, and it sounds crazy. But in that video that I did it's called The Scariest article that I've seen from 2008 or something like that. And it talked about how a lot of people who was making 60, 70, 80, 100K, some of them dudes pulled up was, flipping burgers and doing what they had to do during that recession. So of course, those lower things are always going to be there. That's why I was saying when it comes to the Packers and the Stowers, I think they're somewhat secure depending on where you're at. If you're in a busy area, if you're in a city that's busy and that place is going to continue to spend during this recession, why would you not have work? Because when it comes to Amazon, at the least they need people packing them boxes. More than anything, they have to fulfill customer orders. So that's why I always say them L1s and people in the warehouse, I don't want to say all people in the warehouse, but at least they need them boxes packed. You know what I mean? So I think there's some security on there for the time being. Not gonna lie to you, just being honest. Wait, how far are we in before I start talking crazy? We too all right. I don't think nothing's safe. You feel me? Just being honest. I don't think anything's safe. I'm probably getting a text right now. Like, don't say it. Don't. You feel me? Like, listen, I think it's going to be a hard year. I think everything is going to get hit. How can I say this without I don't want to say it. I just think there's nothing. I think everything's going to get hit. I'll just say it like that. It could. Don't this seem a little weird to y'all? I know somebody watching me probably like, oh, here he goes. But doesn't this seem weird? I mean, the whole world shuts down. Where they do that at? You know what I mean? Who shuts down the world, first of all? Like, who has that? I'm trying not to go there. Who does that? They shut down Earth. You feel me? People who own their businesses. You're not going to open your business. Why? Because we said so. Who? Right now, with the moratoriums, with rent moratoriums and all over the place, people just are going. And I'm not saying people shouldn't pay their rent. All that stuff. I'm not getting political with it. All I'm saying is they're at a point to where it's like people can live, like there's so many people, small and mom and pop homeowners who's getting wiped out through all this stuff. So many small businesses are getting destroyed right now. All I'm trying to say is this don't seem like an accident. And it seems like this is not far. It seems like it's far from over. I would just say prepare every way that you can. Huh, Marshall? You got to go outside, boy? What's up? You trying to talk to the camera? You trying to talk to the people? I would say prepare. You feel me? Every way. Mentally, physically, spiritually, lyrically, you got bars, yo. Prepare. You feel me? Because it just seems like this is gonna be a rough year. So Miss Smith says, I'm usually on Stowe in my FC. That's what's up. Shout out to the Stowers in the building. JT says, I spider. My guy, that's what's up. Them waters probably ain't no joke. I'm a Packer, $21, but it's part-time. Nice when VET shift comes along. Take that. Listen, that's one reason why I say try not to take too much VTO. Do it if you need it, but be sure that you are saving up. You feel me? We don't know what's to come. We just know something's coming. We know stuff is coming. Read the headlines. I would say that. Make that a habit. You feel me? Try to stay updated on what's going on in our economy, because all this stuff is going to affect us in the long run. You know what I mean? So if you're not subscribed, which you should be if you're watching this, subscribe, because I'm definitely going to try my best to keep everybody posting on this. Lakendra, shout out to you. This is my second time. I just switched facilities. Okay, that's what's up. What's the hardest job at Amazon? My job right now. Yo, corporate ain't no joke. You feel me? Like, the same way in the facility that you get that physical pressure, like let's say working in dock, I think that's the hardest position in the facility that I've done. Loading, unloading them trailers. Some people love that. You feel me? My boy, one of my boys, he loves that. That's what's up. Not me. You feel me? Not me. You feel me? I don't like loading up them trailers. It's tough. But that physical stress that you get right there is sort of like the mental stress that you get put on you on the corporate side. So I think that's the hardest job when in the facility is dock for sure. But when it comes mentally, dock as well. Them dock AMs, man, they be going through it. Them dock ops and all of them, they be going through it. All right, so let's see what y'all talking about over here. Let's get some of these questions in. Did I miss y'all questions? I know I missed some. If I missed one that you really wanted answered, please drop it again in the chat, and I got you. And I will go ahead and comment on that. It was just so many. Let's see. What's today? I don't even know what today is. Today's Wednesday. Y'all got work tomorrow? Are y'all at work right now? Please don't tell me y'all work right now. If you are, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all shout out to y'all. Y'all some real soldiers. Tuned in while you working. You feel me? Stowing and listening to this beep, beep. Okay, it's getting interesting over here. What y'all think about these robots? Y'all think these robots is finna take over the warehouse or what? I know if you haven't seen my video that I did talking about the robotic stower, you feel me? Like, they do have some this new stower, not a new store, but a robot stower. Pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna see a whole lot more of that, and I'm not excited for it at all. I went into somebody commented, and I went through the same thing. They said they went into a Circle K and was like pretty tripped out because they had like this scan it yourself type thing. I did the same thing. I was doing delivery, went in to get a drink. Place was empty. You feel me? Got my stuff sitting in line. Nobody there. I'm like, yo, they trying to get me. They think I'm gonna rob something here. Nope, not doing it. I'm sitting right here. Nope, I ain't taking nothing. I'm gonna sit here all night. Somebody came out, was like, oh, just put it in a little thing. I set my things on the counter and it just scanned itself. I was just like, And they just walked in the back. So I got my stuff and just like, you feel me? And then walked out the door. Like, all right, bet. Not excited for that. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. What you say? I'm excited about the robots and automation. What? Whew, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their different views on it. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's gonna take a lot of jobs away, but like I've heard the argument, it's gonna create a lot of jobs. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. We said it's my first time working at Amazon. This 26. Pray for me. Yeah, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Nothing to be worried about though. If anybody in the comment will tell you it's not a hard job. Maybe just getting the information at first. That was my biggest thing. Just learning how to do everything, learning with this, the spool and all this stuff, and making sure there were no, what's those things called? I always forget. What is it called? An extra, not an extra, but when you put an extra item in, you'll learn. It's not hard at all. But one thing I will say, make sure you ask questions. Don't let them just walk away. You feel me? Hopefully you don't get an ambassador who trying to flirt and talk to all the girls and leave you alone. No, hey. I need you right here. You feel me? I need you right here. What do I do? You feel me? Because they will stay at one station, you feel me, for a whole quarter and then come by like, you cool? No, I'm not cool. You feel me? I'm stuck. What you mean? Am I cool? I'm having flashbacks, y'all. I'm having flashbacks. All right. So it says, do you think it's good to cross-train in other departments of the FC? I don't. Yeah, I guess. But clear that up with your manager, because I would say yeah, because then maybe you can do overtime if it's offered there. But I don't know if that's how it works. I would hope so, that if you cross-train there, then you can get some VET there. That would make sense. But do it anyways, just because that can make yourself more vulnerable. I mean, not vulnerable, make yourself more valuable. Let's say if they getting rid of people in your department, VTO, hey, y'all gotta go. Or it's just real slow. Hey, I'm cross-trained over here. Bet they need some help. Go ahead and go over there. So that would work. Let's see. Oh, he's a Dalmatian. Nah, he's a Great Dane. That's a big boy. He's big. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a big dog. He eat like a man. You feel me? Like this dude, he sleep like a man. You feel me? I'm like, bruh. You feel me? Yeah, it's a big dog. Them Great Danes ain't no joke. Have you ever worked at a sortation warehouse? I haven't. My dude, Rogue, I believe he said he did. Well, I'm gonna have to do a whole video on him, and because I really want to. I get a lot of questions of people asking about sortation centers or this center or this center. He hit a few different ones. I was like, yo, I didn't even know all that. I think that would be great for the channel so people could get some information on these different type of things. I've only been in the FC. I've been in LGB3 as a stower, started off as a white badge, went to the blue badge. Then I went to being a pallet runner, water spider, ambassador, PG. Then I ended up going to GYR1. And then from GYR1, I left that to the corporate side. But I'm gonna try to get some info on that. I'm doing an interview with the AM, and I believe he's an AM at a source center. Now that I think about it, and that should be next week. That's next week. So be sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. I'm gonna put his premiere, basically our pre-live video, to where you can notify it. I think I'm gonna upload that within the next 3 to 4 days. So when you see that pop up, definitely hit notify me so you can know when we go live. Brother, I'm starting this as a picker. What to expect at Amazon? Expect to work. You feel me? That's a fact. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Amazon has been one of the people don't like when I say this, but they're legit. You feel me? Like, at least when it comes to the basics of things, you're gonna get paid on time. You feel me? Like, I've dealt with jobs where they don't pay you on time. You feel me? You got to go hunt the CEO down for your check. Have you worked that type of job? Then you don't know the struggle. You feel me? There's jobs where you got to go hunt people down for the check you worked for. That don't even make sense. I've done that. That's why I appreciate Amazon. You feel me? I think Amazon's good. Who's that? Debonese? You're going to be straight. You feel me? Let me tell you, make sure you don't stay. surround yourself with the right people. You want to stay around people who's motivated, who at least who's, because they got people who's going to be real negative there. That's everywhere, every workplace. I would get away from them, because then it starts to rub off on you, and then you're not appreciative of what you have. Listen, you're going into a job, you get PTO off top, you get vacation off top, you get, yeah, it's not a lot, but you get it. You feel me? And then you can get more of it. You're getting a raise every 6 months. Trust me, a lot of jobs is not doing it out there. I'm not saying it's the best job. I'm not saying that at all, but I think it's decent. You feel me? I appreciate it. Miserable picking for like 9 months. I moved to Pack. They let me do different things, problem solve, singles. Okay, induct, reband. It took over a year before I felt comfortably fully. That's a fact. Pack ain't no joke. I was a PA over there. When I first went to Pack, I felt that same way. That's a fact. And I took over at a launch at GYR1, and it was still like, yo, what's going on? It's a big difference from Pack to inbound. It's different. It's doable. It's definitely doable, and that's what I like about Amazon. Well, I guess it ain't at all Amazons, but for most part, you kind of get a learning curve for the most part, to where they give you that grace to learn these things. What you say, Real China? Boxes are already packed in sortation centers. In an FC, you work with the actual inventory. Real China, have you worked at a sortation center? We might have to pull you in this live so you can give us some of your feedback on that. Storage center should be chill. Who else we got? James. Doc positive is a document saying. So what is a doc positive? Yes, when you're doing good, they're going to give you a doc positive on that, especially if you're hitting your rates and all that stuff. I definitely got a lot of those. I'm documented good. Let's see what else we got in here. So she actually said she worked. Real China said she worked in a sortation center. She said it's much easier and slower. That's what's up. I've heard that too. I have heard the sortation is slower. That's what I've heard. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody who said they were at a sortation center wanted to go back. So that's what's up. That's interesting. That's how it works. If they're low in headcount in other areas, you'll benefit from that. And Rogue is talking about being cross-trained. This is a dude right here, who you guys are going to see more of on this channel. He has Amazon history under his belt. And he's saying he's agreeing like, yo, you can benefit and you will benefit from being cross-trained. Which division is Amazon laying off? Julio, shout out to Julio. What it do? They said that they laid off. What was it exactly? I don't want to just sit here and say it when I don't really remember. I think it was HR. If you look at my layoff video, just click on my page, click Amazon lays off 18,000. In the description, I put the article. If you click there, that article tells you exactly who they laid off. I don't want to say it specifically because I don't remember, so I don't want to be wrong. But they did have it written on there. I don't think it was on the warehouse level publicly. I'm going to say publicly. Why do I say that? Like I'm saying, it's been a lot of moving and shaking with Amazon, even besides what they put out in the public. I'm not talking about cutting positions and stuff like that. You feel me? One thing I've heard, this is just somebody's opinion, you feel me? But they're in the warehouse on that level, and they said that seemed like it was I don't know. For this question, we're going to stick to Julio's question. Which division Amazon laid off? I think it was HR and some other stuff. Oh, they also hit, I just found out, I saw the article. They hit, what's the drone? The drone. Some of the drone people got laid off. And it's crazy because they just had an article 3 weeks ago like, yo, first drone delivery, is going, blah, blah, blah. 3 weeks later, drone delivery layoffs. I was like, yo, what in the world is going on? Drone deliveries got hit with the layoffs. That's for sure. But it was mostly that 18,000 was on the corporate side, for sure. Somebody said, can I jump from a tier 1 to L4 corporate? I only know how to pack and I've water spotted at the other FC I transfer. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. But I would take Rogue's advice. Try to at least get into problem solve. Because even the guy that I know, he went from L1 to L, but see, it wasn't an L4. He went into an L3 corporate. And then the whole building got swapped to a 4. So he got in at the right time and really just came up. But if you go get some problem solving under your belt, problem solve is good in general because that's in almost every department. And just to have the basics of problem solve is a good thing to know. I would try to get at least problem solve under your belt. And then with that, I would apply. That's what I'm saying. Listen, don't be scared to apply for whatever's open, except the L4 area managers. You're not going to get that unless you have a degree or unless you've been there 2 years, at least 2 years. Then you can go straight into that, or you can apply for that AM position. But everything else, L3s, apply for it. Who cares? You feel me? The L4 corporate, apply for it. The worst that can happen is they don't, you don't get inclined for it. But talk to your manager. That's one thing too. Talk to your manager, or if you're not cool with your manager, because that happens as well. First off, try to talk to your manager if you're cool with them. Hey, I would like to get into corporate. I've heard about it. What's the steps I would take? Or if you're not cool with your manager, try to go to, I don't want to say another person's manager because your manager may not like that. Man, what would you do in that situation, chat? If you want to promote and you need some advice from a manager, but you don't like your manager, chat, what would y'all do in that situation? I'm not sure, but I would try to talk to your manager. I wouldn't go to the ops because then they just going to talk to your manager, but talk to somebody above you. They'll show you the right path to take. Whoa, some of our ambassadors, all right, we ain't going to put that one up there, but yeah, the ambassadors be going in though. Remember, always Stowe and Magenta. Hey, who's that? Pit Star. Shout out to Pit Star Productions. Shout out showing love on the channel, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, showing Magenta, Stowe adjacent. You feel me? Robots, you feel me? Build a bridge when you go low. Hey, I used to love Stowing. Stowing was dope because it's just like you just get in the zone. You don't have to worry about nobody. You feel me? Maybe a PA bugging you or AM bugging you. It's like, bro, leave me alone. You feel me? I'm doing my job. But other than that, it's lit. You feel me? You're just doing you. You chilling. I like Stowe, man. But Stowe and the Magenta. Yes, definitely Stowe Magenta. Shout out to Pickstar. You feel me? Shout out to him. All right, he said I lasted 8 months before they let me go. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, my dude. Sorry to hear that. If you still need finances, like I say, I don't like telling people to go to Amazon delivery, but if you need work, if they're hiring, I would do it just because it's pretty quick to get in there. All right, let me catch up on y'all comments. Do you know? Okay, here's a good one that we've been talking about a few times. Sam, real quick, boxes already packed. Got that one. I work at LGB3, LOL, like you did. Hold on, let me do this one, Sam, real quick. Shout out to Krish. You feel me? 0359. Hey, follow me on live, y'all. Or follow me on YouTube. What's your username? Krish 0359. Shout out to Krish 0359. She works at the LGB3 like you did. Hey, LGB3 is lit. Shout out to Eastville. You feel me? Shout out to Brian over there. I think my dude's like a senior now. He like up there. You gotta look up when you talk to him. Literally, the dude's tall. But shout out to Brian. I don't think he's in here. But if you Krish 0359, if you see Brian, he's one of the seniors, tell him I can't put my real name all on the internet. You feel me? No, we can't do that. But you can tell him he ain't gonna remember. Anyways, that's Brian over there. He's dope. LGB3 is a lit. I ain't gonna lie. That was the building that made me right there. It made me what I am in my Amazon history. You feel me? So shout out to them. Let's see. Scott. Shout out to Scott. Thank you for joining us. Sort Center has been super easy. Amazon is not bad in my opinion. It's not. And if you guys did not hear Rogue on what he was talking about, that's one of many examples of people who capitalize off Amazon. Y'all, don't let Amazon just use you. Use them as well. That's a fact. I got a video coming on that. Use Amazon. Use all these jobs. Not in a where you cheat in the system, but use what they're offering you. You feel me? Take advantage of it. All right, let's see. Real China says she started off in the sortation. That's what's up. All right, so Sam said, do you know of any side hustles? I choose Amazon delivery for the OT to pay off my debt, but doesn't look like that'll ever happen. Why not? They didn't hire you or what? What's good? Yeah, why didn't that happen? I think Amazon, if you can get on the delivery side, I don't know how that works. If you can do the warehouse, store, and delivery, I think it should work though. I don't think they ask you that. I don't remember them asking me that. I told them, I was like, look, I'm over here on this corporate side. Am I good? Can I do this? They was like, bet. You feel me? You got a license? Yup. You feel me? You're hired. You feel me? You start tomorrow. It wasn't tomorrow. I had to get my background check and all that, but it was stupid easy though. Like there wasn't really an interview. They say interview, but it was more so like trying to get where your head is at. But the turnover on delivery side is crazy. You think the turnover for the warehouse is bad? It is. You feel me? That's a fact. But the turnover on the delivery side, I know one person in my class is still there, and I ain't even seen that person. You feel me? They got injured, and I haven't seen them in like some weeks. But other than that, everybody else that I know is gone. Side hustles. What do you like to do? I think C11 said that in the last live. Yeah, C11. He said that on the last live. What do you like to do? What do you enjoy to do? See if you can do that as a side hustle. That will probably take a longer way to go. But I've always said that when I was a PA to people who cut hair, I'm like, yo, did you hit up every person on this pack lane right now and let them know you cut hair and that you can cut their hair? And most of the time they didn't. You know, say what's up. Say what's up to them. Come on. Come here, Marshall. Come on. It's okay. You can come on camera. Can y'all see him? Y'all can't see him, huh? Come on, Marshall. Y'all see his little head now? Y'all see his head? Oh, maybe. As soon as I take the thing off, he moves his head. Look. Say what's up to the camera, Marsh. Say what's up to the camera. He like, listen, I don't know these people. They not feeding me. Anyways, job-wise, yeah, if you can get an Amazon delivery, lit, easy. It depends on you as a person, then I can kind of give you more to go with. I know people are like, oh, I'm trying to get into stocks. You feel me? I'm going to invest in them. How's that working? How's that working out for you? I don't mean that in a bad way. I've had so many people who tried to pull me into stocks like the last year, 2 years. It's like, bro, you feel me? I'm not getting into stocks. Like, can people come up off it? Facts. The way when I got my Amazon stock, it's crazy how just $2 it goes up, it make a big old difference in your portfolio on how much you got. I'm shocked. I see why so many people make a lot of money on there. For me, though, I don't know the game. You feel me? And I have to at least know what I'm getting myself into before I just dump all type of money into it. There's been a lot of people who have lost money on stock. I hope everybody is going well because they had a big like drop in that. But I'm not sure. Anybody out there, what side hustles do you guys have? That's my main thing. I've come across a lot of people in the warehouse who was barbers, who did nails, who did eyebrows, who did, what else did they do? Detail. And I would like, yo, go talk to everybody in here. You feel me? Ask them if they need their nails done. Go ask him, and her, because she got a fade. You feel me? She got the side fade. You need me to touch up your side fade. You feel me? I can hit the little edge up on there. Blah. You feel me? I hit you up too. You need a cut. You got to make it work. You feel me? Like, get on your hustle. But I don't know what you do. All right. So Nate, shout out to Nate. Did you get a 10-hour guarantee? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if you're talking about the, what's that called? PTO? What did we get? We got PTO. My goodness. 10 hours. I'm grateful for it. But I'm not excited about it. I'm gonna lie. All right. What else we got up in here? Y'all can drop y'all questions. We going through them. We got Guacamole Dad. You feel me? Shout out to Guacamole Dad. Imagine having him as your dad. You feel me? Dad, what'd you get for my birthday? Here you go, son. Guacamole. Career day. What did your dad do? Please don't ask him. Well, I make guacamole for everything, for every occasion. Guacamole Dad in the building. Let's go. That is the funniest YouTube name I've ever seen since I've been on YouTube. Shout out to Guacamole Dad. Yo, I wish my dad would be Guacamole Dad. I'll be hot. I'll be mad. He go in the kitchen. I'm just staring at him. I know he finna make guacamole. Oh, man. It's your birthday. I'll be at the table mad. I know it's a guacamole cake. All right. Let me stop. I'm over sweating. I didn't even read the question. My bad, y'all. All right. I pack and do SIOC. You feel me? That's not like a government job. And getting trained and problem solve next week in Stowe soon. That's what's up. Hey, get trained in whatever they want to train you in. Take it. Take advantage of that. You feel me? Like, because, like I said, the more value, like Rogue said, the more valuable you are, the more you can be used for different things. So I think it's good if you do that. In a sortation, we had 8-hour shifts, 45-minute breaks. Man, I think sortation is where it's at. That sounds pretty official to me. 8 hour, I don't know though. 8 hour, okay, what would you guys rather have? 8 hours, 5 days, or what we have with the 10-hour, 4 days? I ain't gonna lie, I like the 10-hour, 4 days. I work 12 hours right now on the corporate side. It's rough. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. James said they also got rid of people in the Alexa division, and that is a fact. I do remember seeing that. Alexa did get hit. That is a fact. Sam is in Canada. We got Canada in a building. What's going on? You feel me? You live by Drake? You feel me? You feel me? Go put Drake on real quick. My dude said, I'm in Canada. You feel me? He said, I'm in the 6. You feel me? He said, I'm chilling with my woes. Canada. That's what's up, my guy. That's what's up. Shout out to you, Sam. Who else we got? With a BS degree. Oh, he said, oh, with BS degree, SB. Yeah. You don't need that type of degree. That ain't gonna really get you nowhere with Amazon. You feel me? You need a legit. You should get a legit degree for sure. Stowe was solid. My dude Kelly Bones, Stowe was definitely solid. I can't even lie. Where you at now, Kelly Bone? You still doing Stowe or what? You should upload these live so I can watch later while I work, please. Yes, this will be uploaded live, so do not worry. It will be there. Anyone in safety position, pros and cons. Ooh, is anybody in here in the safety? There was somebody in here from safety. Yes, earlier we made sure we had our Zappo song. You feel me? We sure we was stowing. You feel me? Properly. If you're still in here, safety. If you still in here, what are the pros and cons? One thing, I'm not gonna lie, when I seen safety, it didn't seem hard at all. I'll just say it like that. They was like, I've only seen safety just walk around the building and like point stuff out. Hey, fix that. Hey, do that. You know what I mean? What was they looking for? There was, when they had masks, safety was walking around asking people for masks. But I never seen safety go too crazy. See, look, safety, y'all, you feel me? Safety don't be playing. Stowe, we got another Stowe in the building. That's what's up. Party. Oh, okay. So we got somebody dropping a side hustle. James said his side hustle is I own a bounce house and party equipment rental. Wow. You know what? Why is that smart? Because everybody got birthdays. You feel me? Like every month, somebody gonna celebrate a birthday. That's a fact. That's a good. I never thought of that, James. You feel me? What state? You're not in Arizona, right? You feel me? I might have to slide into this bounce party business myself. And that sounds official though, James. For real. That's what's up. Let's see what we got. He said, so somebody answered James. He said, Cletus. He said, James, so Amazon's your main job. Yep, I think he did say that. That's official. My dude James is working Amazon for part-time or full-time and got a side gig as well. That's official. I encourage everyone, if you cannot work 2 jobs, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult. Try to find some side gig or at least take that MET when they're offering. It's gonna be a rough year. I'm trying to tell you guys. All around show Cucamonga High School kids go to LGBT parking lot to smoke pot. You feel me? I hope not. High school kids in an Amazon parking lot smoking weed? Bruh, that sounds. I don't even want to be on that block when that go down. It's gonna be some HR conversation going on. I don't even want to be there. That's a fact. What day is that? You feel me? I'm submitting my VTO, my vacation. Send. I'm not coming in. That's gonna be wild. That sounds like a beginning of a wild story. All right. Let's see. Miss Smith, exactly, SB, make that money at any job. That's a fact. Somebody said, we love the doggy. And why he acting so shy? You feel me? He just laying on the floor right now. He didn't want to come all the way on camera. But yeah, he's a super dope dog. Ombre, shout out to you because you was in the last live as well, showing love. I definitely appreciate your support. I do browse. Do you capitalize off it? You working at Amazon? That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. If you at Amazon, if you cool with, you see me, that's where it can get tough. I was always a cool PA. I ain't gonna lie. This is just an example. HR, just in case you're in the building. You want me? Just in case you're in the building. This is theater. What's that word? I can't even think right now. This is an example. I was cool with my people. So when I met somebody who did something, my guy, I would tell other people like, hey, he do boom, this person doing real estate, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like I would do that, and it helped out a lot. Somebody who did do browse, like I was on their head, like, yo, make you an Instagram. You feel me? Connect with people up here, set your appointments, get paid when you're not getting paid here. I'm just saying. So JT, temp agencies, that's a fact. Temp agencies, but one of the homies was telling me like, yo, the temp agency work slowed down, or it's just slowing down. But the temp agency should always have work. That would be a side hustle, in my opinion. I would think so. Probably depending on where you at. Laughing with y'all. What else we got? Where we at? Where we at? Sign up for benefits, 401k. That's a fact. That's a fact. Exactly. What time is it where I'm at right now? What time? That's a great question. I don't even. This is 9:15. Why I feel later than that? It's 9:15 where I'm at. I'm in Arizona. There's someone from HR here. Hey, you feel me? Watch what you type. You feel me? I've heard of people getting caught up when it comes to talking about Amazon online. That's just what I heard. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm always usually careful when I talk about Amazon. I don't say nothing that's not public. And if I do, it's like my experience, you know what I mean? But when it comes to like my building, that's why you've never heard me give my true thought of my building on what's projected to happen. You'll never hear me talk about Amazon stock. It's just certain things that I won't talk about on camera because that is an issue. You feel me? I'm not a L4AM, so I didn't sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. There's some, they can't be online just yapping and all that stuff. They sign contracts. When you're at Amazon, we actually had a what's that thing called? The little slides that you have to do, but it talked about Amazon and social media. Amazon, we literally had to go over it, and it said, yo, you can talk about Amazon, but make sure you make it known that you say, that's why I always say, yo, I'm not a spokesman or a representative. I don't just say that just to be playing around. I say that because they say like, yo, they said to say that. They said, yo, speak your piece, but make sure you say that. So I forgot why I said that. Was for one. Oh, about HR and me talking about Amazon. It's 11 where y'all at? Oh, okay. 11 o'clock. And we still going, y'all still in here. That's what I'm talking about. Learning ambassador, we chill. Yo, Lenny, shout out to Lenny. Learning ambassador was one of the best positions that I had. Not gonna lie to y'all. The reason why I grew so much, but then again, it was my leadership. I had a leadership team who believed in me. They gave me free reign. They was like, here, we want you to increase rates. Do what you do. Here's your laptop. I said, what? You feel me? Like, whatever, do what you do. So I really, that helped me to prepare to be a PA. Being a learning ambassador helped me to prepare to be a PG. It definitely teaches you engagement. That's all you do is engage. And engagement is huge, especially if you're trying to grow in Amazon. You need that in everything. That's what most AMs at Amazon, the new ones and the ones who do bad, they lack engagement skills. They lack people skills. So when you get in that learning ambassador position, if you're trying to grow, that's a great step to take. Even though it's not a pay raise, but you're going to get a lot of exercise. You're going to learn a lot in that position. There's so much that I've learned as an ambassador, especially just dealing with people, that helped me to be a PA, that helped me to be a PG. That's a fact. All right, so Cali Bone, safety is a lot of admin work, a lot of time. That is a fact. That's a fact. All my managers will be on chime with safety. That's a fact. All right, so we got problem solve is chill. I never liked problem solve. I just got annoyed with trying to learn it. But shout out to y'all who do problem solve. It ain't hard once you get it down. I just wasn't patient enough to learn it. But problem solve is lit though. James answered. He said, "I'm a full time at Amazon for insurance purposes only." That's James got a good head on this. I mean, James is somebody we all need as a friend because he's saying all the stuff that needs to be done in life. My dude is doing that for insurance purposes only. It's cheaper than buying my own insurance. I have people that work for me with the bounce houses. My dude, James is on it. James, where are you from? You feel me? You sound like you not from America. You feel me? You sound like you in Canada. You feel me? Like you from Europe or you from somewhere and you doing it. You don't sound like a you feel me? You don't sound like you I'm in LA. No, it don't sound like you from LA. James, where you from? Because you out there, you got a head on your shoulders. You doing it. Let's see. William said, I'm thinking about starting up a YouTube. I tried, but this Google account got messed up and it got hacked a while back, so I can't monetize it. Yeah, YouTube, that's a great side hustle. Y'all, it takes a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie to you. YouTube takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. If you are not strong as an individual, it could break you. You feel me? People are not nice on the internet. No matter if you're nice, there's some people who just come and just be rude. There's like, it sucks that it's like that. The internet is an unfiltered place, and some people go just to tear down people to make themselves feel better. YouTube is hard. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it, especially if you have something that you know you can capitalize off of. I think it's dope because you can do it anywhere, everywhere, anytime. You don't have to stop production. Like right now, these next 4 or 5 videos, you're about to see me with this shirt and another shirt. Why? Because I'm shooting all the videos in one day. So that's something I can do with YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube is official. If y'all got a YouTube channel, do it. Run with it. That's a fact. Pit Star, do you guys at corporate allocate work to different facilities in the network? It's different. Departments do different things, but we kind of like my department, we allocate work for that department. You know what I mean? We move work around, we do the cases, we write cancel cases, we cancel drivers, we do all type of stuff like that in my department. It's different with every department though. Who we got? Trading. Okay, let's see. Trading as a side hustle, worth it as be with smart calls and whatnot. I believe it. I have a homeboy he left a comment on the last live, and he did day trading, living off it, like in Rancho Cucamonga in California. You feel me? Like rent is not cheap over there. My dude was living, you feel me? Nice, very nice apartment, and was cool. Doing day trading. I actually want him on the channel to give us some tips on trading and a few questions on the stock market right now. So hopefully I can get him on. Well, he said he's down. We just got to set a date. But that's what's up. You feel me? I think it is some money to be made there. That's a fact. I'm not passionate about it. You know what I mean? So I probably won't do that, you know, but I got Amazon stock for now. Soon as it vests, I'm getting it out because I'll be cashing out so I can do my own stuff with my money. But if you doing it, shout out to you. That's what's up. How long does it take to hear a decision after your PA interview? Great question. Supposedly, the on the book answer to that should be 5 business days. But even in my position, it took longer for me to hear back. But it should be like 5 business days. And you should hear back. But follow up. If you don't hear back after that, follow up with them. This is a great one right here. I want to do Uber driver as a side hustle, but I need a new car and I can't afford one. Definitely be sure you got a good running car if you're doing that, because you are definitely putting some miles in your car. That's a fact. I have an Uber driver that I'm going to bring on the channel. I'm bringing everybody on the channel. You feel me? Because that's a side hustle I was looking into. Honestly, I'm really getting tired of Amazon delivery. And I'm looking for something else. I don't think I'll dive into Uber just from a few things I've seen. I don't think that I haven't found nothing to replace the Amazon delivery that I would like. But I know people that's killing it. You feel me? Like one of the dudes I want to bring on, my dude's killing it on Uber. I think it's official. If you could get your car situation situated, I think it could be official. I heard you can rent a car through them or something like that. Don't take my word for it though. I don't know if that's just an American thing. I know you in Canada, but that's something that I've heard from the Uber drivers out here. Let's see. I enjoy these videos because of your videos. I am inclined for operations and I'm in HR and I was at L1. It took me 6 months to get HR with no degree and being young. And I was a PG in my first 2 months. Let's go. Hey. Shout out to Darnell. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate that. I'm glad that you got something from these videos and from the content that I put out. If it has helped you, when you guys let me know that is encouraging. That helps me out. Because sometimes I'm like, should I really do this video, or should I do this video? And then I would get like a comment a few months later, like, yo, I really enjoyed this video. It's helped me a lot. I'm definitely glad that you are benefiting and getting something from this content. But my dude Darnell said, what do you say? I'm inclined for operations and I'm in HR. So we do got somebody who wasn't playing. I guess we got a few people from HR in the building. But Darnell, do you like HR? Everybody that I've asked that worked in HR, they've all loved it. And he started off as an L1. So Darnell right here started off as an L1 in 6 months. You got to HR in 6 months? That's what's up. I was just getting into a PA at 6 months, going into 7 months as an L1. So you got into HR in that time with no degree? First PG in 2 months? My dude. For me, that's all I can do is clap it up for you. Like, that's official right there. Shout out to you, Darnell. Let's see what we got. All right, what time is it? We're going to give it at 9:45. I think I'm going to call it a wrap. So if y'all got any more, I'm going to still answer these questions, but this is dope. Oh, y'all didn't answer my question. We going live weekly or what? We doing this weekly? We doing it 2 times a week? What we doing? What y'all want to do? I'm with it. Let's see. Guacamole Dad said, I've only been working in Amazon for 6 months. I hope you enjoy it. Take advantage of it. And you hit 6 months. First of all, congrats. That's like a year and a half in regular job time. Amazon is no joke. So for you being there for 6 months, that's what's up. You should be receiving your first raise by this time if you haven't already. So shout out to you. That is what's good. We drop units for different facilities and my department. So for the person who asked about us allocating work to different buildings, Rogue, for his department in corporate, he drops units for different facilities in his department. And Rogue is at corporate. That's who we had on early on this live. If you missed them, you can rewind it and you'll see him, the guy with the expensive chair behind him, with the dope chair that he was sitting on. I'm gonna get him. I want to do a video probably just with Rogue himself, like we did with C11 and like I'm gonna do with Zell. Reason why he has history at other buildings, that's needed. I've only been at the FC and corporate, but a lot of people ask about these other buildings. If you're at a sortation, I think it's China. I forgot. I think that's what her name was. I need to link up with some of y'all so I can get y'all on live so we can get some more details on sortation centers and these different FCs that people want to know about. For sure. That's a fact. Do you have to become a PA to become an L4 corporate? No, you don't. One of the guys who came from my old building. Like I said, I was at GYR1 as a PA on PAC side. Shout out to AFE2. You feel me? Shout out to never mind. I'm not gonna mess the names up. But I was a PAC PA AFE2. One of the guys who was on the rebound side, L1, was not even a PG, nothing like that. I went to corporate like 6-7 months later. This dude pops up. He sent me a chime like, "Hey, I'm at your building. What you doing? Like a building tour?" You know what I mean? Like, what you doing? You guys on a site tour here or what? And he was like, "I work here." Bro, where you at? So we linked up and I was like, yo, what happened? Like, what? He said, yeah, I just put in for it. Boom, boom, boom. But he did have that PA. So like Rogue was saying, get at least into that PA position. That's a good position to be in. You do not have to be a PA to go into the L4 corporate position. But I know a gang of the L4s on corporate was PAs. So I think they prefer that if they could get them. Because a lot of them do have PA history. Even Rogue, he was a PA as well. So I would try to, but if not, if you see it open, apply. Like I'm saying, apply if you see it open. Worst thing that can happen is you don't get it. Who cares? All right. So it says, do not do Uber as being not worth it with inflation at the moment. Advice or bad advice. I did Uber, and you really, really have to know your market by heart and where all the riches are going to need a ride from. That sounds official. You feel me? Like inflation and gas prices are down. You feel me? Them things gonna come back up. I'm guessing they're gonna come back up. But if they do, yeah, for a side hustle, Uber. But if you got to do what you got to do, you got to do what you got to do legally. You feel me? Legally. Let's see what else we got. All right, it says, I was thinking when I start Amazon, I will also go to school to become a doctor. Wow, open my. That's what I'm talking about. Feel me? That's what you get me hyped up. Bro, I was starting to come down a little bit, but you hyping me up right now. I love when people have goals. I love when people think big. You feel me? When people want to go somewhere. Now, listen, I understand. I'm gonna do a video on this too, because I don't want everyone thinking they have to have these big dreams and big goals. You don't. You feel me? You don't have to have all these big things. If you just want to be normal, that's fine. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to chase something if that's not in you. If you don't feel that, then of course you don't want to do that. But for those people, that just gets me excited just because that's rare. You feel me? Just like it seems nowadays people really don't dream. You feel me? People don't think big. So shout out to you, my guy, going to school to become a doctor while opening your own restaurant. You feel me? Hire me. You feel me? Hire me. You know, I'm like, I hope that goes well, my dude. I hope that goes well. Darnell said he loves HR. Why do I always hear this from HR? Hold on, Darnell. Hold on. What y'all be doing in there, bro? I'll be going to HR. I remember I used to go to HR and I would have to go search for HR. You feel me? I'm looking in the bathroom. I didn't went into the office 3 times. They ain't there. I'm on first floor. I'm on second floor. I'm on third floor. I'm an inbound, outbound. I'm checking under totes. I'm checking VRCs. Where y'all be at? HR. Shout out to Darnell. I know Darnell's not one of those HR people, right, Darnell? Darnell be handling business because he be on this channel. We handle business over here. But Darnell, what's up with your people on HR, my guy? You feel me? Where they be at? I'm just saying. I'm just asking your fellow Amazonian. Oh, that's good. All right, so who's this? William said he could take twice a week on the live. I feel you. Seth said weekly. Okay. So I think for sure we're going to at least do once a week. Let's run once a week. This week we're doing 2 a week. Be sure, first off, if you haven't yet, hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. We going 2 times this week because today's it's Wednesday now. I gotta work tomorrow in the morning. I've got to go. I'm going live with Zell. You feel me? That's 2 days away. One of the main things, we're gonna do the same thing like we did with C11 tonight. It's gonna be the same type thing that we did tonight. If you want to hop on afterwards, or if you got a question for Zell and you want to ask him on live, I can pull you in with all of us on the camera. So this week it will be 2 lives. So 2 days from today, if you haven't done it yet, go to my live tab on my channel. You'll see Zell's video there. Click notify and they'll notify you when we go live. We're going live on on Thursday. All right. So it says, I got your Discord ready, by the way. Just got to make your account and we can finish whenever you're ready. Bet. Listen, how do you pronounce that? What you want me to call you? Drinking and jacks. You feel me? Drinking and jacks. Don't, when this vlog is over in, what time is it? When this vlog is over in 20 minutes, stay on. Don't go off because you know what? I'm going to send you a link before this is over and so we can talk, you feel me? And then you can just let me know what I got to do. All right. So another Seth once or twice a week. I see. I enjoy these videos, SB. Keep them coming. We got to stay sane this 2023, as we all know, will be a terrible year. You feel me? I hope not for us, because I hope we could prepare in some type of way. But this year, yeah, it ain't looking too good. My dude Rogue said he had to get the chair. I ain't mad at you, bro. My chair, as you can see, it is nice, but it ain't the most comfortable chair, but it gets the job done. I appreciate it. Who we got in here? Okay, this is the new comment. ND. We got ND on the live with SB. You feel me? Let's go. SB, I want to transfer departments, yet I have not been accepted, and it's been my 3rd month trying to transfer. What should I do? Oh. Look at Shalom said, ain't no way Darnell love HR. They behind him on his laptop. He's sitting there looking back like, you better say you love it. Nah, HR seems chill. I believe him 1,000% because HR, Shalom. You work it. I'm gonna pull your comment up and then we're gonna talk about it. All right. So real quick, ND it says ASB. Oh, so if you haven't gotten your transfer accepted, talk to your manager. After you talk to your manager, I would talk to HR and I would just stay on it, like stay on them about it. Give it a few weeks, talk to him again, give him a few weeks, talk to him again. But I would definitely, the only thing that I can think of is to just stay on them about it. Honestly, just being honest. There's a hiring freeze in corporate. That is a fact. They did say it was a hiring freeze. Let's see who we got. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Shalom, what up? So you finally made the live. Welcome. You feel me? Welcome to the live. You made it. She said, ain't no way Darnell loves HR. That's hilarious. What in the world did just pop up on my computer right now? How do I take this off? Oh, bruh. What is this thing doing? My bad, y'all. All right. There we go. Some stuff. All these windows open up. All right. So there's no way he loves HR. I believe he does, just because you work at Amazon, right? What's that? Shalom. If you do, have you been to HR, right? Most of the time they're not there, in my experience. But I've always worked graveyard. We got any graveyard people in the building? It's graveyard for me. Now I'm day shift, but in the warehouse, I've always worked graveyard for my whole 2.5 years there. And maybe it's just graveyard where HR don't be present a lot, you feel me? Or be other places. I'm not saying they don't be present, but in my experience, not a representative of the company, it's just my opinions. They don't be in the office, you feel me, when I be looking for them. They said, who's this? Pat the Gamer. What's going on, Pat? He said, at my site, we don't even have HR at the moment. You know what? That doesn't sound too crazy. Imagine, it's late. I'm just thinking, imagine if HR gets physically cut from Amazon's buildings. It sounds crazy, but is it really? Why do we now have an HR chat in A to Z? We didn't really need that. We got HR in the building. I'm just saying. You feel me? You feel me? Am I tripping or am I tripping? Or Pat the Gamer? You feel me? Who's Pat? Pat, who are you? You the government? You feel me? That's Uncle Jeff behind that? Well, who is you? Oh, well, he didn't even say it. That just popped in my head. So with him, his site not having HR, I don't think that's crazy that I just thought that. What if that is the move? That doesn't sound crazy. But this is just my opinion. You feel me? I think Amazon could pivot into knocking HR out, or at least increasing the number of HR dramatically. Maybe, never mind. Let me stop thinking out loud on live. I'm on live and I can't edit this. Well, I can't edit this, but I don't feel like editing it. Anyway, let's see. What program do you use for the video chat? It is a program called StreamYard. StreamYard is official. I can actually pull up articles and all that stuff. I just haven't done it yet. I'm still trying to mess with it while working 2 jobs. You feel me? I'm working on a project. If y'all missed my announcement earlier, I'm going to be performing as SB at a rap festival out here in Arizona on March 25th. It's gonna be lit. Their festivals be lit. It'll be a gang of people in there. So I will be taking y'all on that journey and showing y'all when I perform. That's gonna be fire. All right, so we have, what is this? I always advise AAs to take advantage of Amazon Career. That's a fact. Please do that. And Shalom said yes and got injured. Sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. And that's crazy. I just got injured too. It was my back, sad to say, but it's definitely healing. That's for sure. I hope you heal quickly and you can get back to work. Hopefully they're taking care of you. Are they taking care of you that you got injured? Like, are you getting, maybe we probably shouldn't talk about that on a live. I don't think we should probably talk about that just for, privacy and all that stuff. But I hope you good though, for real. JT said, night shift rocks. That is a fact. Night shift, I come alive at night. It's weird. I'll be tired all day. And then it's time to go to bed and I'll be like, I'm lit. You feel me? Like, let's go. Now I'm up. You feel me? It's like, wait, what? I'm a night person. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It says we don't have HR either. What? Some of them get the option to go back on the floor with the layoff. Man, that's HR is always on the side of the company. It's a joke. That's a fact. That's a fact. Pat the Gamer said it is possible. I think that's very possible. I haven't heard anyone say that. You heard it here first. SB's crazy self at 9:00. You feel me? On live. He over here going crazy, talking about Amazon don't need HR no more. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I'm not saying it's not. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I think that's very doable with the what they're doing. Let's see. James said I've heard rumors that they're getting rid of HR on site, but haven't seen any evidence. You've heard rumors of that? I haven't heard that. That literally, I just thought of that when Pat the Gamer was like saying he didn't have HR to site, but then it made sense. You have HR on your phone. They introduced that in the A to Z chat. That's new. That wasn't there. You feel me? Like I was even like, what is this for? It makes sense though. All right. Well, what else we got? All right, y'all. So we got 5 minutes. Sure did. I'm doing good now, but everyone, please take care of you. How'd you hurt your knee? Man, that sucks. How did you do that? What was you stowing or like? I don't think I've gotten a knee injury, but that's a fact. Definitely take care of your knees. That's a for sure fact. And your back. You feel me? It's real. It's easier than it's easier than you think to injure yourself in general, especially doing something so repetitive. I had a talk with one of the people at my Amazon delivery. I'm not gonna say his name because that's the homie. And that's the thing I'm gonna add in this video. I think tomorrow's video, Amazon's delivery versus Amazon warehouse. I thought like back injuries were rare. It ain't rare in Amazon delivery. That's like one of the most normal injuries that I've come across. You feel me? This is just my opinion. You feel me? In my experience, from my experience. That's a normal injury that I've seen people have and said that they had. So that's one thing that I was like, yo, I got to get up out of here, man, because I can't be messing on my back. But they said, at least people I talked to, because it's so strenuous, we do the same exact thing over and over and over and over. Yeah, it's easy, but when you do it over and over and over, it could strain you. And at first I was thinking about it, but it makes sense. When I got my first injury at Amazon, what was I doing? I was pulling pallets all day. You feel me? Ripping and running. Boom, got that shin splint. When I was stowing little, I actually got my creatine package that looks like exactly what I was stowing. I was stowing a whole pallet of protein packages that was slim. It wasn't even heavy, not even a pound. But halfway through that pallet, boom, my this muscle in like my forearm, it like strained. It was weird. But the job can be strenuous. So watch out for that for sure. Hey, I'm new here. I stole for Amazon. Shout out to Nightmare Coins. Shout out to you. Thank you much for tuning in. Stowing, you in a good position. Nightmare Coins. You feel me? Stowing is easy. It's real easy. You get the item out the what thing called the bin. No. What is it called? The tote, you feel me? And put it in the bin. They even got the light showing you where you put it at. I'm so old school with Amazon. I was with Amazon before the lights was there. You feel me? That's why I know if they wanted to switch or make big changes, it can happen because that was a big change for Amazon. A lot of people are so new, they don't know about that change, but that was a change. Amazon didn't always have them lights telling you what bin to put it in. They used to have a stow gun. You feel me? You would get the item, scan the item, put it in the bin, scan the bin. Now you don't even have a scanner. I think you do. Do you still have scanners? I think so, just in case. But you may not. They could switch it up quick over there. But shout out to Stowe. Stowe, I love Stowe. Stowe's always gonna have a position in my heart, man. That was what I started off with as a part-time store and then ended up as a full-time store. I do DoorDash on the side. No boss, make your own schedule. That's what's up. Oh, y'all got scanners over there. Nice. That's what's up. So if you haven't yet and you still in the building, hit that like button. Where's that? It's on this side. It's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. We just cracked 3 hours on live. That's what I'm talking about. My goal was to hit 3 hours. I was like, yo, we finna push it. Let's do it. What did it say? We did plus the overhead scanner for sure. That's a fact. But everybody who tuned in, right now, if you can, hit that like button, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to at least posting 5 times a week. I'm about there. I want to stay there when it comes to regular videos. Want to do these lives at least once a week at the very least. Like I said, I have more stuff coming on the music side. I have an actual performance coming up at a festival in about a month and a half. So be sure to stay tuned and look out for that. He says, I just subscribed to you, but I've been watching some of your videos. That is the thing. I got to pull up my analytics on here one time, but a lot of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So actually, I do need to say it again. If you haven't subscribed yet, look on the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. You feel me? It don't cost nothing. You feel me? It don't cost nothing. Hit the subscribe button. That's what's up. Anyways, I definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in today. Shout out to C11. My dude came in, got to get some insight from him for his YouTube side and on the Amazon side. So if you missed the C11 interview, definitely go back and check that out. And if you haven't subscribed to him, check out his channel and subscribe to him as well. This is your boy SB. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoy the lives, be sure to let me know that. Drop it in the comment section. Once I post this live, let me know in the comment section if you liked it. We'll continue to keep it going, which I think we're going to do anyways. But video dropping tomorrow, which is called Amazon delivery versus Amazon warehouse. Then I got a vlog I'm going to do. I actually bought some clothes. You feel me? I've been like on strike. Once Amazon said, and all these companies, when they not spending no money, I stopped spending money. Oh, y'all not spending? Bet. I ain't buying nothing either. You feel me? So I actually got some new stuff. I needed it, especially on some stuff I'm trying to do on the music side. But something interesting. When I went out, I was trying to see how much I would get because I spent some money on a gift card. But it was so many sales going on with all these different stores. It was almost like, yo, what's going on? 75% off, 60% off, boom, boom, boom. It was pretty crazy. So it was pretty wild. Okay, y'all still, my boy Cali Bones. You got to hit me, man. You got to let me know what you do in Amazon. You say you plugged in. I want to know what's good, what you do, my guy. Cali Bones, if you stole, what's good? That dude's a big supporter. Ultron, definitely a big, he's been supporting a lot, big supporter. Thank you guys so much. Each and every one of you guys who's tuned in, this means a lot. I definitely appreciate you guys subscribing, showing love in the chat, people who even gave super chats, you feel me? Like, that's a whole lot. That means a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, this takes a lot. You guys definitely make it worth it. Ultron says, keep up the grind, man. That's a fact. I'm on it, my dude. Let's do it. Seth says, keep up the good work, bro. I appreciate it. Definitely will try my best. It's corporate only located in certain areas. That's the thing. It's everywhere and there's different corporates. You got the main one in Seattle, but then you have other little ones in other places. So that varies. They're kind of like spread out. What's he said? Ultron said, another good video idea you should do is how to level up in Amazon for those who want to know. That's a fact. Silent Wolf. That's what's up. All right, y'all. So this is your boy SB. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. But this is a live once again. I think it was amazing. You guys showed up today. We had a blast. And what did I say? His name is Dar. A great live with you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support that you guys always show. This is your boy SB. I'm going to catch you guys on tomorrow's video. And we're going to go live. Don't forget, go to my tab, click the live button, and go get notified for the video with me and Zell. That is this Thursday. We are going live at the same time. The live time is 6:30. That may just be my new post time where I try to post everything, even videos at 6:30. But sometimes I ain't going to lie. The day be long and they come out a little later. But anyways, we're going live on Thursday. So be sure to go to the live, hit that notify button so you can be notified. This is your boy SB. Yes, I'm also an artist. If you guys have not checked out my music yet, go to, I'm about to say to Amazon. It's on Amazon, but go to Spotify, iTunes, type in SBMotivated. That's my project name called Motivated. You can check it out, stream it, go show your boy some love, all that good stuff. But I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. Let's get it. Thank y'all.